week. What it do? Welcome back to the week, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. For some reason, I felt oddly and keenly aware of self. Something about picking. Like how I just feel like all of a sudden I just started picking at myself. Like, who's picking at you? Or have you overly concerned and criticizing or picking at yourself? Don't fall into self criticism if that's for somebody. Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. This your girl Lati here at Tears of Wheats Road Show. Hey, sister. I hope you're feeling better. I hope the medicine is working and you are feeling better. Plenty of rest, water, fluids, dehydration. Thank you. I know. It's something weird. I'm seeing like self criticism or like picky at yourself. Is somebody like making you feel self conscious? So is somebody in I don't know, like is there something with like feeling self conscious? Don't be fooled, deception. The word deception doesn't mean lying or deceiving people with evil intent. Something about how you view yourself for somebody. I'm picking up self deception. I'm picking up being self conscious for some reason. Plan ahead, don't make it up as you go along. Feel the fear, do it anyway, don't burn bridges, and offer an olive branch. Offering an olive branch is the only one that was turned upside down. Before you go to war over a trivial thing, consider the cost of going to war with somebody. I don't know if you are going to war with self. We're just going to take a note of that. Welcome to the Wheatfield, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's Here's the Wheat Road Show. You show enough never know what you're going to get. It's going to start slow like that old school Crisco. We never know what the spirit is doing. The Alpha and Omega is here. They will turn the heat up. They're going to get this Crisco out the can and into the pan. We're going to get to cooking. We don't even really know what. We were picking up the energy of like, don't be fooled. Like it's not what you think it is or it's not what you feel it is. So don't be deceived even by yourself. And self-criticism, being self-conscious, right? It's something about what you feel it may be is not that. We were getting the energy of like, we always say shape, SHAPE, shape what your mama gave ya, right? So somebody could be, working on a fitness, getting into shape. You could be hypercritical over your body image, certain things about self that you're not so excited about or whatever. It to you it may not be your best feature, but it's like don't be hypercritical. It's not what you feel it is. You know what I mean? It's not that. So that's a note for somebody. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Wheat Field. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support and your presence and connectivity. We're going to keep it kosher in the comments. This is a safe space, right? However you feel, however you believe. You are welcome here. Just be kind to the people who are here, right? Remember that everybody is going through. You know what I mean? Everybody has been through something. So we don't pass judgment. If anything, we share our experiences and our testimony so that we can help each other to learn to know hangman. Everybody's not going to see how you see it. Something with Six of Cups. Like everybody they have their own past. And cycles, completions, betrayals, we've all gone through it and plans. We are all making plans for the future. So it's like don't point fingers, don't judge. If you have a nasty disposition, the moderators will remove you, right? But as we are here and we are sharing each other's, stories, we do so for the sake of supporting one another, right? For awareness, to let each other know that we're not alone in this. Other people have gone through and they're getting through. Hey, she is. Hey, sis. Oh, we did not have our thing. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to reach out to you after we get done. Oh, you heard smoke and mirrors? Oh, that's okay. You still at work. That's okay. Okay. Some self-deception. Oh, I said it as you were typing it. That's funny. You know we got like twin brain, that telepathy be hitting. What's that? See, twin brain, that inspiration we be doing. We be doing, sis. I love you. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands coming through. It's giving vision. It's giving understanding and knowing the right action. For some reason, I'm picking up on bumblebee energy. The little jewels on her hair kind of looks like a bumblebee. And I always get web from this Ace of Wands. She looks like she has a web. And for some reason, this one right here is giving me bumblebee vibes. It's got like the little stripe like a bumblebee would have. So that's what I'm seeing intuitively. She's giving me weird vibes. She's not giving me positivity today. She's giving me, I'm hearing, Bilbo Baggins, do not take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks. She's giving magician. She's giving wielding her magic to capture abundance. And the bumblebee is like one of the worker bees that kind of helps create the honey. So this right here is giving me the energy of like, don't be fooled by somebody. Don't be fooled. Allow your spiritual vision to kind of give you the feel, the knowingness of who this person is. And are they really what they say they are? Are they what they feel that they are? My brother said something to me in conversation today, which was so like, wow, I was like, damn, bro, that hit my spirit. Like, that's giving me inspiration for a message. Yeah, creating an illusion. That's what I'm getting. Somebody that is creating an illusion. He took fruit to work. Very simple. I'm going to have fruit for breakfast. And he had an orange. Nice, big, juicy orange. It was like, it felt good. Like, you could just smell it, right? He was like, you know, I put my finger, you know how you dig your finger in there so that you could peel that skin? And you can, the skin ripped and the orange essence come out. You can smell it, just like so juicy, so sweet. You know how your mouth starts to salivate. He was like, sis, I was so ready to eat this orange. He was like, but as soon as I stuck my finger in and I pulled the peel back, he was like, I noticed that in the inside it was black. It's like, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, I opened it all the way up. He was like, and the whole flesh of the orange was black. It was rotten on the inside. Even though the outside looks so pretty and orange and vibrant, you smell it, it's got that strong, sweet, citrusy smell, but the inside was completely fucking rotten. He told me another story about eating an apple. He bit the apple, he was like, wait a minute, something don't feel right, and he was eating in the dark. This time he was like, no more eating by TV light. He was like, you need to see what's going on. So he took a big bite. Lo and behold, the core of the apple was rotten. The seeds were actually molded. It's something about the look of something, the feel of it. The outside of it could be very much intact. It could give you the scent. And he was like, it smelled good. Look, my mouth was like ready. Like I could tell that I was just ready to eat this thing. He was like, it was rotten to the fucking core. The whole inside of it was black, like just no good. And I was like, damn, that's a message. Sometimes shit look like it's gonna be good. It could feel like it's gonna be good. It smell like it. You crack that shit open and it's rotten. And he was like, he said exactly this. He was like, it's like fucking with a bad person. They could look good on the outside, but be fucking rotten as shit on the inside. And I was like, damn, that shit hit me. I was like, that's so fucking true. Just by eating a piece of fruit, that's what he was like. For one, what it look like, what it feel like may not be exactly what the fuck it is. And two, sometimes you need to turn the light on so you can see what the fuck you eating. Okay? Because sometimes you just crack some shit open in the dark and you get to chewing it and you don't even know the shit you eating on is molded and rotten as the fuck because you can't see it. I was like, damn, bro. So when we pull this, sis, and you know we on that energetic wavelength, and I'm like, yeah, she look like she doing some different shit. She usually look like she be, you know what I mean? Ace of Wands, the right action, that divine inspiration, that passion, that intent, that fire. But it's something going on in the inside of this shit that feel right as a fuck. Four of Wands. Could be in somebody's home. You might learn about some shit. Page of Swords, right? Learning, watching, studying, get this message. Could be somebody you connected to. Writing this shit on the inside. Death, beloved. Could look good as the fuck on the outside, but you could be rotten as the fuck on the inside. So let's flip that. Some people may not be the look on the outside that you think, oh, that's not my type. That's not, you know what I'm saying? But the inside, golden. Fucking gold, nutritious, nourishment, all of that. So to a person who may be picking at their self and feeling self-conscious, you may be looking at something on the outside of you that you feel like is not all of that, is not worth this, is not worth that, is holding me back in some sort of way. Spirit says your inside is worth way more than what's on the outside. And if a person can't get to know you and figure out what's on the inside of you, you being good, what's on the inside of you, and another person seeing that shit too, then they don't need to fuck with you. That's what I'm picking up. Thank y'all so much. More than ECI, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Sister Veronica, thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. Y'all, please check out Aya's Inspired Tarot and Life Mantra Tarot. Those are my sisters. Check out She Is Radio. That is the sister. So fabulous, incredibly talented, the real, not that fake ass shit, okay? This is real. You gotta let that shit warm up and get the cooking get hot. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Choose well, and then give it everything you got. See, choose well. It's something about the choice. What are you choosing? People could choose that shit that look good on the outside, like that intent, that fire. Oh, that's me, that's that look, that's what I like, right? Oh, let me get oh, it look good, it smell good, got my mouth salivating. You crack that bitch open, it's riding as the fuck in the inside. You'll be mad as shit, mad as shit. That's what I'm getting. Choose well. Almost everything we do in life involves making the right choice. We're talking about the big ones here. For example, marriage. Didn't we say that? Lovers to the death? Fuck around and choose some shit because you like what you motherfucking saw. You gonna learn a lesson. You get trapped into some shit. Again, Four of Wands. That definitely could be marriage celebration. Based on what you thought it was. What you thought it was, what it looked like, what it smelled like, until you got that bitch somewhere intimate and cracked that motherfucker open and to learn something different. You learned what the truth was. That's what I heard. Learn what the truth was. We see what it say. You can see clearly. Now that the peel is gone, you done peel some shit back. Oh, I can't eat that. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. If you decide on someone, but you are hesitant to commit, you may have made the wrong choice. If you have thought long and hard about it, considered all the options, the pros and the cons, don't go in it half-heartedly. Commit. Kick away the ladder and give it everything you got, beloved. So this is giving me picking the right shit. And don't be fooled. Better decisions lead to a better life. Somebody learning to choose better. To, knowing that everything look good, that smell good, ain't necessarily good in the inside, and you better turn the light on and see some shit. Don't just eat that shit in the dark. Get some clarity. Turn the lights on. Okay? Get some clarity. Know what the fuck you connecting to, because everything ain't good for you. Anything else in here? Yes. High Priestess. See? It's the ability to see, to feel, to know. To tap in. Some shit be confusing. You never really know what a person is coming with. You could look on the outside, you don't know what you picking until you flip that bitch over, till you turn that cup over and see what's underneath. That's what we're getting. And I will have to say, I know some people don't like the language. They don't always like that we cuss. You know, if you don't like it, that is your prerogative to move around. I love you. If you feel like the language interrupts your ability to get the message, I love you. There is somebody else that use different words. I'm not her. I'm not her. I love you. I love you though. Balance. Two of Pentacles coming through. Seven of Cups. Understanding what you finna choose. Two of Pentacles going back and forth, needing to balance something out. Where you gonna put your energy at, trying to get something going? Where you gonna put your energy at? How you gonna move forward? That's a challenge here. That's what Spirit said. What you say? That part, it says, look, I might not be the one. That's okay. That's okay. Empress. I'm here. Who you gonna marry? I want to marry you. Empress energy. Oh, somebody was with somebody else and they found out that shit was not what it was. That shit is over with. Now it's giving, you know, better choices, better options, better decisions, him and hawing, going back and forth. It could be moving towards somebody or the type of person that they want, or they are making a better decision than the one they made the last time. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh, they know. They know. They done mastered this shit. It could definitely have been their lust. You know, choosing the thing that they like. Oh, it's so pretty. It smells so good. It's giving that. King of Wands led them in a fucking fucked up ass situation. Five of Pentacles. Losing time, energy, effort, and fucking money. That's what I heard. See? Now they focused on how they gonna sow their seed. Where I'm gonna put my energy at. Ooh, I think I see one. I think I see one. I want to marry her. Justice. I want to marry this one. That's the right thing. I've learned a lot through connections, through lust, and what I thought was what I wanted based on the look, based on the feel. Somebody that's like, ooh, I could just sink my hands into her and it smells so good. It's like a handful. That's what it's giving. Yeah. They got a handful of a bunch of shit they did not want. That's what I heard. Yep. They walked away. Ha! Eight of Cups. They did. They ended it and walked away from it. Temperance angel is with them. What are they saying? Ooh, new opportunity. Be careful where you put your energy, your time, your effort, your coin, your seed, all of that shit. King of Swords, you gotta be smarter than that. You gotta be quicker than that. The infinite intelligence says that's not where it's at. Hey, blessings. Thank you so much, beloved. I'm telling y'all, the moderators don't be about no games. Please be sure we are kind in the comments. Y'all, let's give each other grace. Let's give each other time to express. You know, we are all building community and collective energy here. The wheat field. We here to support one another. This one, yes. You want this one too? Oh, see, Temperance Angel came back and told this person to walk away from wherever they was at. See, Queen of Swords. Choose well and then give it everything you got. So somebody's thinking, I feel like they are in their highest level of intelligence at this moment, like right now. I'm getting a lot of learning, a lot of discerning going from this page to the Queen. The King of Pentacles is giving me the spirit of intelligence itself, like the intelligence of the eternal now. All of the collective energy, all of the collective knowledge, Akashic records, so like the librarian that holds the Akashic knowledge to all that there is in creation is the King of Swords. And you are always going to get revelation. You are getting information. You're seeking it, right? You're open to it. It's giving considerate, being considerate, choosing well, then give it everything you got. Battle tested. Yeah. Definitely know where to put that seed at. And it's because they went soul searching, hermit. They're following the voice of their soul. Yeah, definitely see strength in the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is definitely inside of the Empress. So is the Queen of Swords, right? She embodies all four queens. But it's something about her where you know you could be fruitful. You can grow. So take it how it resonates. You know, Empress could be a male gendered person. King of Wands could be a feminine. You could have just been in your masculine energy and choosing based on what you thought you wanted. This could be a masculine, a male gendered individual, which I'm getting a yes from Spirit, who's looking at the Empress, who happens to be a female gendered person. And they're like, yeah, this is what I want. Somebody that's fully well rounded. They could have got to with somebody that was like a Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody that was just trying to trap them. You know, King of Wands could be very charismatic. They're very intense. They're very intentional. So they could be making money, right? So maybe she thought she was capturing him a little, capturing her a little worker bee. You know, maybe he thought he was capturing a little worker bee, something like that. But shit, that shit did not turn out well. Oh no, Emperor. See, maybe this King of Wands is considering how to become an emperor. Is that Emperor Omega? Nope. Is this King of Wands trying to become the emperor? And this Empress is going to be their ticket to doing it. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, they done went through the shit though. They got their heart broke. Choosing about something that looked good on the outside but just wasn't good on the inside. That's truth. Truth and clarity. Now they want to have a love offer somebody some love or extend love to a cups. It's a relationship. Yeah, King of Swords, and the infinite intelligence is guiding them towards it. What's underneath here? Yeah, and here's the decision. They got a choice to make. Two of Swords. Better decisions lead to a better life. Right, so that's the thing. And here's the energy that we were picking up. The don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Yeah, it's something about like a childlike inspiration and growing that shit up. To the night page, to the night, we see the King Tower. What the fuck fell down? They were fooled by something. They've learned the lesson. The word deception just doesn't mean like lying or deceiving people with evil intent. Magicians or Secret Santa present surprise parties or presents or surprise parties use deception for good. So deception is not inherently bad or good. But did I show y'all all my business? I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what that was about. My bad. It says it's not inherently bad or good, but we're exposed to it every day in politics, advertising, books, and movies. It's something about advertising. And you, the self, like your outer appearance, that's what people see. So this person could have just been driven by lust and what they saw. Again, like my type. What is my type? You know, 36, 24, 36. Only is she 5'3". You know what I'm saying? It's the BBL culture. If you don't got an ass, you can go buy one. You know what I'm saying? It's typical. Everything is so ass focused. I can't even shop for a goddamn pair of leggings without watching a bitch show me her goddamn ass. Bitch, okay, I want to see the leggings, not your ass. And it don't even look real. I'm not even judging nobody because it was, but look, it was a time when your girl, look, these little motherfucking apples we got back here, we shaping what our mama gave us, okay? Because when we was young, we was like, oh, we going to get one of them. As soon as we get some coin, we going to go buy ass. Fuck that. I got the bread and I don't give a fuck about buying the ass. Don't give a shit. I'm not spending $16,000 to $25,000 on some shit I'ma sit on. Not doing it. And if I gotta spend that kind of bread to make my ass look good so a nigga choose me, they can keep the fuck on going. I'm just saying. That's not the real. That's not real. It's not real. Hello? I stick to my motherfucking biscuits. I would shape these bitches and it'll be the best. You better where's the gravy? If you ain't willing to stop these motherfucking biscuits up with some gravy, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm not for you. Okay? Embracing the change. I told you better decisions lead to a better life. She's sitting up there wants you to pay for that $30,000 ass she had when put on her. Not, that's why your bread low, sir. That's why your bread is low, sir. That's what I'm getting. You went out here and chose little Miss BBL and you paying for her ass job. That's what's going on with that. I promise you, if you a BBL chick, do your motherfucking thing. I'm just not her, sis. I'm just not. It's a thing about being able to look at yourself and think about the things that make you subconscious and either embrace your whole you, understand that ain't the part of you that makes you, and if a person judge you based on some sort of aesthetic thing about you, they are not fucking for you. I'm just saying. Come on with this thing. Hey, Anthony. Thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. When I'm sipping, oh, we got some blue martell and a little bit of lemon juice. It's Friday. We having a little sip. It's the first one, so don't think your girl over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sis. Hopefully you got you a little hottie toddy. You know what I'm saying? Warm you up a little whiskey shot with some lemon and and all that good stuff, and open your chest up. Get underneath the covers and sweat that flu out. Mm. Exactly. Most guys that like that BBL are broke as fuck. You know? And look, it's something about that. And I'm like, when did the game get switched up like that? I know that it's always been a thing, with having that shape. And it's but I feel like each person is beautiful in their own right. We are all made different, right? And when you can embrace your whole self and the fact, okay, some people are just thicker than others. Some people carry weight. I ain't never been, they'll be like, just put some more extra weight on your ass to get fat. No, I'm gonna get a gut. These motherfucking arms gonna be going like this. I'm gonna have fucking shit hanging in the muffin. It'll happen. It don't go where you think it's gonna go on everybody. Some people gain weight in their ass. Some people gain it in their titties. It just go to your gut. It just depends on your makeup. So when you get good with you, look, I got the athletic build. I get toned up, you gonna swear I'm like, okay, bitch, is you Venus Williams? Cause you ain't built like Serena. We ain't got the Serena ass, we got the motherfucking Venus, okay? So we gotta be comfortable with self. You gotta be good with you. And when you be good with you, you are confident, your true self shines through, and that shit is sexy as hell. To be good and fully in love with yourself, to be like, shit, I'ma just shake what my mama gave me. This is what the fuck I got. This is us. This is me. I'ma be the best me that I can be from the inside out. I love me fully. That shit is sexy, it's confident, and you will find the right person that's made for you, beloved. Embrace change. I'm just saying, people don't think about that. They like, oh, I can't be myself. If you feel like that, stay around here for a little while. We gonna hype you up. We gonna, get you to hype you up. I'm just saying, love on you. Change is inevitable, but many people are scared of it. Major life events, leaving home, quitting a job, splitting up with a partner. Didn't we say somebody split up? Didn't we say they got divorced? We did. They said that, right? Stressful. Those events are stressful. Prepare for the worst, but taking the right risk at the right time will ensure that you get through it. The best way to prepare for change is to be the one driving it. I feel like this person did drive change in their life. They understood that the person that they were connected to, married to, or something like that was just rotten from the inside out. And we always, sometimes you pick a piece of rotten fruit. It looked good on the inside, but it could be just rotten to the core. I'm talking about the seeds is molded. How the fuck do you do 7 of coins sowing seed to get good fruit if the seeds itself are already molded inside of the fruit? You can't get nothing good out of that. It's gonna be, it's not, the seeds are not even gonna grow. It's like, what are you planting, yo? Right? Queen of Swords. Now somebody knows. And we're going to put her right here. And here's the Three of Swords. And here's the Five of Pentacles. That's 3 off the bottom. Y'all seen us pick the cards up and just, look. 5 of Pentacles. Affirmed. That's 1. 3 of Swords. Affirmed. Just so you can see that that's a 3 swords. Alright? Right? That's affirmation. Just picking the fucking deck up. Here's the Queen of Swords right here. Affirming herself. They said, now you know. And knowing is 80% of the battle. The ability to know and be aware is 80% of the battle. You will not be fooled, right? Because of this change and you embrace it, you won't be fooled. You will choose everything, choose well, and then give it all that you got. When you make the decision and you are moving towards leading a better life, right? Your choices, you will move forward, and it's giving Chariot, like you will give it all that you got. This is why, for some reason, this Chariot over here is in a challenge. Somebody is confused. And when you confused and you are balanced, you don't know which way to go. You can't get your chariot to move. You can't get gassed up. You can't even leave the chariot with all negative energy. You can't go nowhere. If you fucking with somebody and all it sees is rotten and their energy is just fucking low vibrational as shit, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Two of Cups. Like I said, this is about connections with people. And did we see the Two of Cups already? It did. It came out, said that they was looking for a relationship. Seven of Cups. We literally was just talking about the Seven of Cups, saying that they confused as shit. Right? Like, it's like, how do I get it together so that I can make better decisions? Hemming and hawing, going back and forth. Where do I place this energy? What's coming from the stars? King of Cups. Right? It's something about their heart and being able to follow it to get to the right thing. Don't be fooled and swayed by something that look good, that might feel good, but is rotten to the fucking core. That's not good. That's truth. That's truth. Ace of Swords, truth. That's clarity. It's like, the truth is that some shit on the outside may not look like your type. It may not look good. It may not look like something that you want to eat. I've seen some of the strangest looking motherfucking fruit, and that shit be good as hell. Some shit that look like, what the, it's a sea urchin. It look like it's got spikes all on the front, on the top of it. It's green. What is it? But you open that shit up and it's something that tastes like candy, like fucking vanilla custard. You never know. See, Four of Wands, which is right here. Are they affirming everything they said? I think they are. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega. I just want to show y'all. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. That's that person. What do they want? Something from the past, maybe. Something that they could work with, or maybe they're working with the memories of the past, so they're not confused or being fooled about what they want to pick. This Four of Wands they place is up underneath the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. This is leading them saying, yeah, I'm making better decisions to lead a better life. Every time we set out to solve a problem, we are declaring war on that problem. Our lives are the combined outcome of all the decisions we have made, both important and unimportant, good and bad, conscious and unconscious. Rather than focus on the outcomes of those decisions, we should review how those outcomes came to be, so that we can become better decision makers. We should review how those outcomes came to be to become better decision makers, is what they said. So the Six of Cups is them reviewing those past decisions so that they can become a better decision maker. Eight of Pentacles. They want somebody that they can work with, somebody that they can grow with. You cannot work with a person when you crack that shit open and you find out that the seeds are already fucking molded inside of the fruit. When you peel the skin back and the flesh back and you look and review the inside and it's all black. It's rotten from the inside out. Anything else in here? Spirit say yes. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, you got to be able to see. You got to be able to recognize. And there's reward for the ability to see and to recognize. Yes, strange fruit. Yes. Yes, calmness is coming through. So it's a thing about having a calm attribute is given serene. At times, it can feel like the modern world is full of stressful events and anxieties. And that's definitely giving me like body anxiety and images, like body image anxiety. You know, when you are somebody that doesn't fit the standard of normal or social beauty standards, you could feel a kind of way. That's what I was getting, like picking at yourself or being self-conscious. But first of all, who the fuck is the normal beauty standard set off of? A 13-year-old girl? Boy? That shit is weird as fuck. Just saying. You look at like the body shapes that designers design for, that shit is not made for a fucking full-grown mature woman. Definitely not. Definitely not. Who the fuck did they model that shit for? Models' bodies, they used to be historically thin with no breast, no boob, nothing. They look like a kid by the body. Who the fuck is that shit for? Who are you modeling? I mean, like, what you putting your clothes and designing, and you want this person that has no fucking, barely feminine features, damn near androgynous, right? Can't tell which way it is. They have no breasts, no ass, no shit. Just fucking look like a underdeveloped kid. It's something wrong with that. But then when you think about society and when women are chosen to be wives, it's damn near teenagers. Like, it was not uncommon for your ass to be married at 15, 16 years old once upon a time. So you think about beauty standards and how it was set. And what the fuck are they actually measuring you on? It is sickening. It's sickening, but think about it. Think about it. A lot of people want this look where you look young and tight and very, very trim. And a lot of men don't like how women look after pregnancy. After you've had the baby, your body changes. You don't look like that teenage little girl anymore. That shit is weird. It's weird. We're not geared to a natural or real women's body. Clear thinking is coming through. Yeah, we see new friends and creativity. How is it going? Somebody may reach out to you and we see strength. They want a strong partner. They don't want somebody that's like a dependent. They don't want that. Because in this day and age, a lot of people feel like, you got to be damn near a dependent like another kid. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, a child for relationships. That's why older women are expired, right? We're expired. Why? Because you learn some shit. You got experience. So you don't think like a kid. You may be established, right? You have some things. You achieve some things. You're not a dependent. And you are in your fullness, right? You're a whole person. You don't fit that childlike stereotype which a lot of people find attractive. So you got these things going in a different direction, and it could make you feel a kind of way about yourself, is what I'm getting. We're going to take a little sip. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for clear thinking. We almost couldn't get that out. I promise you that's the only one we've had. Y'all seen us take every sip. So I think one off camera when we first poured it, we gave it to our ancestor. But somebody don't like what we saying. I don't care. Communication is a thing. That's another thing. Communication. You will stand up for what you believe in. You will voice your concern. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't like for you to be able to have an opinion, a mindset, intelligence where you can speak up for yourself, right? You are too smart to be trapped. So, a clear mind is essential if we want to achieve our goals. Yet it can often happen that our minds become congested, entangled with desperate thoughts or disparate thoughts, concerns, and distractions. We need to stay aware of our thoughts. So stay aware, clarity, Ace of Swords, right? And how you're thinking, what is the intention, what is the motivation behind all of this? It says, so that you can categorize your thoughts as relevant or irrelevant. Because some shit is just fucking irrelevant. Me sitting on $30,000 because I just want my ass to be fat for whatever the fuck reason, to me that shit is irrelevant. I can put that $30K in my IRA, invest in some ETFs so that I can retire well, I say. I'm just saying, it's a difference. It's priorities here. Because you get that shit at 23 and you fuck around and that 33 body show up, that 43 body show up, that shit is not going to be the same. It's not. So anywho, it says you need to be aware of your thoughts so that you can categorize them as relevant or irrelevant to our present need and let them go accordingly, thus allowing us to concentrate fully on the task at hand. What is the task at hand? I just talked about ours. Growth towards retirement. Retiring well. Okay? Yeah. By the time I'm 65, 70 at this damn point, because we did start late and we need to catch up. So it's certain things that we're going to put our coin on that just, makes sense, because some shit is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's just fucking frivolous. Me going out here and try to buy ass to make somebody else feel great about the person that they got on their arm don't make me feel, look, that don't do it for me. That don't do it for me. But if you can understand that we done shaped the shit that we got, like my whole self personality, inside and out. I'm spiritually sound, I'm emotionally sound, I'm mentally sound, I'm physically sound, and I'm financially sound. I'm a whole person, I'm good. I'm a sovereign entity that is able to collaborate and be interdependent with another person. That shit is everything. Y'all can grow because ass, titties, looks, all that shit fade over time. What you gonna do with that shit when y'all both 75? You just gonna be walking around here carrying some shit that you end up fucking around got to get taken out because of health risk. Like what did it do for you? What did it serve you in any kind of way? And I'm not just picking on people who have a BBL because you can get one. I told you when I was young that was a goal. I'm like shit because the girls with the asses is the ones that get to play. But at the end of the day, what I learned from the girls with the asses is that they got to deal with the niggas that don't want to do shit but come up and fuck. They not getting anything extra out of making the investment but getting fucked. These people ain't just running you home to marry you just because your ass is fat. You know what I mean? It's like, what you got besides that? Having a big ass to get you fucked, but it may just leave you fucked. And that's just it. So we had to learn, like, what's most important. When you shape what you are, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, or mentally, you become a thing that is hard to contend with in this society. Because a lot of people, that shit is just skin deep. It just smell good. It just look good. But when you crack that shit open, it's rotten to the core, beloved. And somebody found out that lesson the hard way. They did. They learned it. They got it, and now they're gonna choose differently so that they can have a better life. That's what I'm getting. Anything else in this? Yes. This. So let's get the numbers on this read and see. Let's get the numbers. 999. I can't make it up. Somebody learned the lesson. Cracked it right open on 99.99. Lessons learned. Okay? It says take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. That's like being able to look at that past. Good fortune, 1331. Letting some shit die and then shit flip around, right? That's 44. Maintain your momentum as you drive towards your goals. And know that the powers of heaven have your back. The temperance angel. Yeah, harmony. 121. Somebody want harmony. 121 could be significant. 4 nines is the number 36, so 36 could be significant. Somebody could be ranging from, around 36. It could be somebody's solar return. I'm not for sure. Adaptability is coming through. 765, 765. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Again, changes. What did they say? Embrace the change. Can we get it? Thank you, Spirit. Asking the Alpha and the Omega to allow us to show y'all this message. Embracing the change. Change is inevitable, but many people are scared of it. Many people are afraid of change. And that's even changing bodies as you age and get older. Your body is going to change. You're not going to look like how you used to look. I wouldn't give a shit what. I know so many people, at least 3 people who have gone to get some sort of type of surgery to either repair their body, snatch their waist, 3 people I know. 1 masculine, 2 feminine. 1 masculine had the lap band surgery so that they could lose weight. The feminine had lap band surgery. And another person that was older in age, like in their 60s, to repair their body so that they could have that youthful look that they had before they had children. And I get it, right? I understand it, especially if you are overweight and that is causing health issues and you need to get down. You need to do that. But One of those people that had lap band, the surgery, has gained the weight back, gained it back. Why? Because the lifestyle didn't change. If you don't change yourself on the inside, then you doing a quick fix on the outside ain't gonna change shit. It's just not. The other one, he's done lost so much weight, he looks sick. It's like, dude, it's a balance, right? The other one that did the surgery so that they can get their pre-children body back, gained all the weight back. All the weight is back. So confidence in manifesting your dreams. It's definitely something about being confident in yourself. How you feel about you does not change, right? If you love on you fully, then yeah, you might you be like, you know what, I done gained an extra 20, 30 pounds, whatever the case may be, and I can work to get it off. But can you still love yourself despite the changes? Do you still love yourself fully despite aging? Do you still love yourself if you are not who you used to be? Sometimes things happen physically where you cannot be who you were, you know, and it affects confidence. You could be looking at yourself and picking. I know another person, a woman who, you know, because of their ailments and their, you know, illnesses that they deal with in medication, they deal with alopecia. And you would be surprised like how many women suffer from alopecia related to their medicine. So not every woman is out here just wearing wigs for the sake of wearing wigs. She wears them because she has to, because she suffers from alopecia based on the medicine that she has to take. So how does that feel when you cannot, you know, you have to deal with that, something that's a part of your aesthetic that you're closely tied to, that is something that makes you feel a kind of way about you. You know, say where if one of those things was like, you know, oh my God, you have such beautiful hair. Oh my goodness, how often do we hear that? You have such beautiful hair. Look at these beautiful big ringlets you have. You know what I mean? You got this beautiful, you know, 3B curls, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, and that thing that either other people have revered or validated about you, and now all of a sudden it's different and you can't control it because it's medicine related. Like, it's something about being so tied into the core of who you are, your true self, where that beauty shines through from up within you. Your soul is beautiful. So when people peel back your layers, they see your realness, they see your heart, they see your soul, they see the authentic piece of the Most High God that is you. They fall in love with your soul, and that shit lasts through eternity. That shit could follow you from life cycle to life cycle to life cycle, looking for that one, and you are connected to them on a soul level from a very pure level. That's beautiful. 9-9, new beginnings. New beginning. And we did see 9, and look, these 9s are coming through. So we already showed y'all, we cracked right open the numbers on the 9999, right? And then we pulled this one, confidence, 99909. And now we have another one, 0909. That's definitely 9999, right? So now we see 8 9s. And I think, 9 times 8 is 72? That's the opposite of 27. Why do I feel the number 27? 72, 27 still breaks down to the number 9. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. So somebody can have an issue with communication. They may want to say something, but they may be having a hard time communicating. This could be self-talk. You could have an issue with how you speak to you. Yeah, renewal, 890. 890 is the number 17. It does break down to the number 8. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace opportunities for growth. Embrace change. Embracing change. An opportunity for growth. Embrace the opportunities for growth. Renewal. Fresh new beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunity for growth and transformation. So change is here. Somebody's definitely changing how they make their decisions so that they can get to a better life. Yeah, empowered. 898. Stand in your power and embrace. That word again, embracing, is just coming through. Embrace your true potential with confidence. All of these words are coming right back through. I think we got another card that said confidence. We may have seen it. We may have put it back. I can't remember. Embrace and change again. See, embrace with confidence. Stand in your power and embrace your true potential. Your true potential is the soul within. It's not on what's on the outside of you, it's what's on the inside. And if a person cannot accept what's on the inside, if they don't get that, if they don't vibe with that, if they don't take the time to peel those layers back and shine a light on it and see what it really is, they not for you, beloved. They just not. Compromise. Don't compromise that. Clarity. See what it is. Turn the light on. Shine a light on it. Great transformation. Major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward. That's Chariot. You're not a victim of circumstances. So whoever this person is that got caught up in a web with a karmic person, they are not a victim of circumstance. Instead, they benefited from it. They learn to see that everything is not what it look like or what it feel like, but you got to peel back those layers, shine a light on it so that you can see what it really is. If it's good to eat, if it's not, then throw that shit away, beloved. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Didn't we see adapt? We did. Adaptability. Adaptability. Can you adapt? Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what did you set out to do. And we had that earlier, a goal worth fighting for. It's work here. The Eight of Pentacles. It's work. What is the goal? What are you two supposed to be working for? A goal worth fighting for. At long last, you will accomplish it and everything will work out perfectly in the end. I'm seeing release again and progress. So somebody had to release so that they could make progress. Anything else? No. Yeah, authenticity. See, allow your authentic self to show. That's the real. That's the real. That's the great blessing. See, 666, flipping that shit all the way the fuck around leads to a great blessing. You change the lesson that you learned, you flip it 180, and you get a great blessing. Self-love. Hello. I love myself through and through. Exactly as we are in this moment. If it's something about me or we that we want to change, we have the power, the empowerment to do it, to shape what my mama made. Hello, Alpha, made me to be exactly what we are. This your girl Lot T. And we ain't afraid to shape us and be exactly who we are. To embrace your whole self. It wasn't always. We had to grow and practice confidence. Confidence is not something that you are just born with. Confidence is something that you learn. You learn to be confident. And you are taught to be confident by people who reaffirm you to yourself. So what did they affirm in you? And they affirm things in you that are very 3D and aesthetic. Then when those aesthetics change, who are you? Do you still feel a connection to yourself that's positive as you age, as you grow, as you change? Did you have children and your body is not the same? Did your body react to some sort of illness or medication and things have changed? Do you just not fit the standard for beauty in a place where they value the bodies of children instead of grown up, fully matured adult individuals? What did they affirm in you? What did they tell you? Those might be the things that need to be revealed onto you. And a person got that message like, shit, this might have been my type. I don't know where I got this shit from. But when I look deeper, that shit is rotten. That's not the real. That's not the real. I can't work with that. I can't grow with that. And now they see something that's more authentic, the Empress, who is fully balanced within herself. They could work with that. They could grow with that. Yeah, Temperance Angel is guiding them towards a person. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. She all that. She all that. And they give their seed to this person. That's 10 Pentacles. They got everything. 10 of Cups. Everything. Everything. Ooh, that's what I heard. Shit, Page of Cups. They better listen to the spirit. Listen to the spirit. They ain't got to do a fuck shit thing. They can do what they want to do. Y'all know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for the likes, for the shares, for the comments, for your presence. I appreciate it. These two were kind of flipped around in the deck reverse. So somebody may refuse. If you refuse to go on a journey to look within, then it's like refusing the transformation. You can't let the old shit in to begin again, to be who you really are. And somebody may choose like, I'm never gonna walk away. I want this to last forever type of energy. I don't want it to ever end. I want to stay. I want to be here kind of thing. Yeah, Page of Wands. You could just really inspire somebody to be like, I don't ever want that shit to end. This shit is fucking great. Yeah. Yeah, healing. 4 Swords and 4 Cups. 44, that's 8. You want to look at it? Yeah, 4. That's why they said they want to look at it. Y'all see them stop us, right? So 4, right? And we see a 44, that's 8. But that's, look, 8 of Pentacles. See, this is home and partnership and celebration and marriage and somebody that they could work with. That's crazy. Yep, because that's the 4 and 4 that we said. That was the 8. There's the 8. That's crazy. And here's the Queen of Pentacles, who's very strong, right? That's this Empress. They want to connect to the lovers. They could work with that. But they got to be, freed. I don't know if it's decisions that they needed to make, the lesson that they got to get out of their head that everything ain't what it looked like. Because you looking at something, I don't know if it's mirror, they may have needed to go in and address something within themselves, And so if that's you looking at yourself in the mirror, again, that self-consciousness, the self-deprecation or self-criticism, it's like being picky with yourself and seeing something that you may not be so comfortable with within you, but a person may not even see that shit. They may be looking right past that to the soul of you. Like, I see the real you. Look, I can't make this shit up. Ace of Cups. I see into the soul of you. I see the real you. I love the real you. I got plans for that. Can we just talk? Yeah, somebody want to ask you to talk. 5 of Wands. They could be struggling with saying something to you because I was getting communication for somebody. 2 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. I don't know if they conflicted with the plans or if they feel like you just on block or what the fuck. 7 of Cups. We just said 5 and 2 is 7. We were getting 7 Wands, but there's 7 Cups. They could be confused on how to approach you or what's in the inside. They might just want to watch and observe to make sure that they are sure before they move forward. Yeah. They could be, look, the moon, they may want to watch a little bit to see what's underneath the surface. It could be something separating you two. I see that, 2 entities both on the other side of the water. Right? But it's something so deep beneath the surface. And maybe that's what they're interested in. Maybe that's what the spirit of truth, the intelligence is telling them, King of Swords, that it's something beneath the surface. Right? It's almost giving like, I don't know, what are they struggling with? Page of Wands, inspiration, catching the message, getting the message. 5 of Wands. They are confused over getting the messages from the intelligence. King of Swords. They're struggling with the message. King of Pentacles. Yeah, the emperor. So again, they've been in it before. King of Pentacles, attracted to something that they just really like, intense emotions, the fire, the desire, the drive, caught up by somebody who looked good, who laid a trap for a busy bee, King of Pentacles, somebody that works, that has energy, time, effort, or they would expend their time and effort on what they think is the right thing. But if their intention and their desire was not placed in the right place, it was on lustful things, on what attracted their eye, then it looked good, it smelled good, but when they opened it up, it was rotten. So they would have learned that lesson to choose differently. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Not just pull back their energy, but to control their energy. They could be also controlling themselves, like on a sexual level, right? They may be trying to get clarity. Seven of Cups. A masculine who learns how to control their sexual energy, their lust, and their desires, they gain spiritual clarity. Therefore, they can see. They can see to what is most important in choosing the right mate for the sake of longevity. Not only, heartfelt, soul level companionship and connectivity, but what's going to help them drive, build empire, establish legacy for the long term, beloved. Like they want it to stretch into the future. It needs to be solid. It needs to be stable. And if you are paying for a person's aesthetics just so that they can look good on your arm, some people have that mindset. I got the bread. I mean, like, why not? If I want to throw 30,000, 40,000 at my girl so she can have the ass, she can have the titties that I want because I'm looking at her and I'm paying for her to look the way that I want her to look, that's a prerogative. I sat with millionaires who did that shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking at their girl and, oh yeah, them my titties. I bought them titties. Oh, that's my ass. I bought them that ass. You know what I mean? They do that. But that wife is geared to be a trophy. She's not supposed to do anything but except stroke their ego, make them feel good, and yes, daddy. And she literally called him daddy. That was how she addressed him. And I didn't, I mean, it is what it is. That's their lifestyle. That's what they chose. But just not your girl. I'm just saying. It's just not me. I don't need you to buy me just so I can feel like I live comfortably. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's coming through. And I got to show y'all because we caught this time. Good luck with that shit is what I just heard. Good luck with that shit. Boom. Didn't we take it? We did. Today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Friday, January 23rd. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number is definitely significant for somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Things lining up. Spirit guides, temperance angel, progress, justice, and we saw justice. Structures, systems. What are the systems at play that lead people into that fuckery? You know what I mean? Like, who came up with that shit? That shit come back from so damn old, so long ago. Picking children to be wives. Again, if you was 16, 17, you was prime age to become a wife back when. This wasn't that long ago. It's still child bride laws going on. It's still a reason why certain men choose children right out of high school. As soon as she turned 18, they feel like she's prime and picked to be picked and ready. That's fresh fruit. It's something with that that's driving that mindset. What is it? Does it really work towards your benefit? Or are they just looking for somebody to control and to do their bidding and to have their seed? But once they have the kid, they don't want them again anyway. Now to them, the woman that they chose, they've had children with, is still spoiled goods, and they married it. It's so weird. Yeah, it's something about holding your energy or being controlled financially, right? When you get your own damn money, you recognize that shit. You don't need a person to fucking do all of that shit, have you as a whole damn dependent and financially abuse you and shit, and you can't move around and you be stuck in a situation. They wonder why women ain't going for that shit no more, cause we learned. You ain't my grandmother. Your grandmother didn't want to be in that shit. Your grandfather picked her ass up out of the school lot at 16. She ain't had no motherfucking choice. She ain't had no goddamn bank account. She couldn't get nothing on her own. The fuck? Anyway, y'all, we gonna get off of that. We've been on it long enough. Knight of Pentacles. I love y'all. Ten of Cups. That is very cringy. It's very cringe. It's very cringe. Very cringe. Yeah, Four of Cups. Folks losing out on opportunities to be with good people because they own that fuckery. Pretty much. You know, I'm just saying, 1313, let's start fresh. Let's do some different shit. What does Spirit say? This one? This? Yes. 1818, willpower. Let's do some different shit. 99 is coming through, which is 18, which is 9. Any way you want to slice it, it's the number 9. It's time to release that shit. Significant events, they're in the cards for you, and you will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You are destined for greatness. So don't let nobody feel like your ass is expired, or you ain't got no opportunity, or you don't fit the current beauty standard, so life is just over. It's giving me, it ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. Keep hustling. It's giving that type of energy. Go, DJ. This one, both of them. All right. So don't let your ego get in your way, right? Ego is an illusion. It can be how you see yourself. Those challenges, getting your ego under control can be one of your biggest challenges in relationships. We saw that with that King of Wands, and that could be a part of that toxic masculinity. If you are good at something, that's wonderful. If you have weaknesses, then so be it. Don't worry too much about what others think. Your actions will show that you are what you believe yourself to be. So be yourself and believe in yourself, your whole weak self. That's what I heard. And yeah, know yourself and know your partner. Know what the fuck you getting into. And so this person that had the ego issues and got into a toxic ass situation that they had to get out of, and now they know better, they had to learn more about themselves. Where did that come from? Why do I like what I like? How did this develop? You know, sometimes it's more like about that's what's socially acceptable versus what you really, really like for yourself, yo. Sometimes people choose people because, especially masculines, will do that shit all the fucking time. And I'm not just picking on bros, because women do the shit too. You will pick a partner that other people will like because you think it says something about you. That's why you want to go buy your girl some titties. That's why you want to go buy her an ass. So when people look at her and the trophy that you got on your arm, she says something about you. It strokes your ego. Don't let your ego get in the way. You gotta put $50,000 on a chick that you say you love, that you accept as she is, but you want to build her a body because she ain't how you think she should look? Does that really make sense? Like, let's make that make sense. Because if you loved her exactly the way she was, why you gotta go throw $100,000 on her to make her into who you want her to be? Just saying. So know yourself and know your partner. Self-awareness is an essential part of a happy life. Without it, your choices of life partner, for example, will be based solely on instinct or a gut feeling. It ain't what it feel like for somebody. It's not. That's what's in the fucking title of the live. If you go look at the title in the description to what we are doing right now, that's exactly what this card says. Examine your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings. How did that ego develop? What shaped those emotions? What shaped that mindset? What shaped those thoughts? So that you can understand your own strength and your own weaknesses. If you have weaknesses, then so be it. Don't worry so much about what other people think. That's what this card says. So if you understand your strength and your weaknesses, they will help you understand other people. With greater understanding comes better communication and a chance for your relationship to thrive. Ain't that what they said? I think that's what y'all said. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for saying it, because we ain't said shit. What you say, Lati? Just saying. Anywho. What's next? I'm hearing, why do I get love and career? We just kind of talked about love. What's the career? Let's get some money. Who into getting their bread up? We was just talking about somebody that want to be in a relationship. So, you know, the partnership that they do want to be in, like ideally, it'll be one where y'all can collaborate and work together and y'all can expand, right? Y'all build and magnify. Not them taking on a whole nother fucking dependent because they want to marry a kid. Some people like children. It's just a thing. So they want to get their little weird rocks off with somebody that's barely grown or that's like underdeveloped in some way, which is weird, but they do. So be careful. Don't be fooled. Everybody that's coming in to just cash you out and take care of you really don't want you to be your whole you. They don't. See, asking for help. Are you drowning financially? Is money fucking locked up? Say yes to the things that you think you can't do, like maybe learn some shit so that you can be financially stable. Windfall, you might need a money counselor or see somebody in general so that you could be where you want to be on your own and you don't have to worry about like a person trying to financially abuse you or becoming a dependent in some sort of way, kind of like we were feeling from the last, you know, those conversational points we had. Did we ever say what we was drinking? I don't know if we did. I know we be rambling and sometimes the shit just come out and we may not get back to the point. It's Blue Swift Martell. I think Anthony was asking. Martell. Oh, we did say it. Okay, thank you, sis. I'm like, did we say it? Martell. I love Blue Swift Martell. It's so smooth. And we did just put a little bit of lemon in there. Just that was it. And we like it neat too. We are for real, for real. Y'all wouldn't know. But one of the versions of your girl, we'll throw on a button down, a dress, look, with a tie, some cufflinks, got the little look, we do it pink cufflinks with the button down, with the pink tie, be sitting up there in the cigar room with a big ass stogie with a shot neat. That's my thing. We do that. Yeah, timing. We can't wait. Another place to go have a cigar. We don't do it too often because the smoke is so heavy. It get in our hair and then we have to wash it out of our hair and we can smell it. So it's weird. Yeah. That's dope. I love it. I am such a look. Sometimes we be so drama. We do. It be all the way up. We see signs, give and take, wishes coming true and getting in the flow. Progress is being made. New life and spiritual work. Yeah, doing some inner work can get you clear before you move on. You will get insights into what will work best to serve your needs, and a new life is coming. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to an old job or where you currently are at. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. So I do feel new energy. So where things may have been held up, it's something about timing, drama, money kind of running dry and asking for help. You may be called to do something that you think that you cannot do, something new, a fresh start, but I feel like it's going to work well for you. Yeah, it's strategy. See, it's gonna work well. Look at her, and we gotta split. We kind of gotta get that. Yeah, cultivation. Look at the wheat. What up, y'all's wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. This your girl, Lockie. What I'm telling you. Okay, we don't do none of this. We don't. It's the AO. They do all things. You are in the growing phase right now. And you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. You will reap. It's something about strategy. Yeah, somebody may be moving into some sort of independence. You could be called to go out on your own or stand up your own business. Or it could just be something that's pulling you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, say yes to the things that you think you can't do. So you see, or try something well outside of your comfort zone, right? Say yes to what you think you can't do. You may need to learn something, student, right? But if you do it, I feel like a windfall is in store for you. It's strategy. Look at this. Authority backed up with power position. Yeah. And I don't know, this counselor is coming through. So you may need counseling support, or you could be helping counsel others, or the spirit could be coming through to counsel you. They could be helping you shed skin. Shed old skin. Last year was the year of the snake, 2025, so that was big, right? So depending on where you are in your process, doing your inner work, you could still be shedding old skin. Like it may not be over for you, right? It could be things that are residual. We see marketing coming in. I'm hearing something to make you more marketable. Somebody could be doing something that's going to be online. I'm seeing charts. It could be investments. We've been talking about investments. Yeah, it may not be it because we just kind of bit out the back of our tongue, but it is something about being marketable. You are good at promotions. Apply different marketing strategies. That's why they told us to just read this because that's what they were saying. Strategy. And what does that say? Marketing strategies. Can you see that? To grow your business. So if your business is kind of struggling with growth, you may need to learn some things, step out of your comfort zone. It could be how you market the business, how you put it forward, right? It could be different, it could be innovative. Somebody could be using AI to target more customers. Could help you either with production or messaging. It can help you with like reaching out, whether you're doing an email list, promoting your product, whatever the case may be. You may be getting into more automated, or artificial intelligence. It's something about automations that's getting a thing where you don't have to do so many clickety clackities and it freaking frees you up to do other shit. Yeah, it frees you up to move around, to go do other shit. And if you set your AI up in a certain kind of way, it may help you manage other details that'll help you grow and lead to more sales, more customers, more traffic, more attention, more money, beloved. There's an opportunity for you to travel for work or business. You may be attending a convention or training that will enhance your skills. That's the student training. That's this. So we see that, right? So it's something, a training that could enhance your skills. That's what I'm getting. Student needing to learn something. Work with a mentor. And we talked about maybe a counselor, right? A mentor to learn new skills, literally. Training that would enhance your skills. Work with a mentor to learn new skills. Yeah, they want me to put this right here. So somebody could be reaching out and working with somebody, or the spirit say you could really benefit from taking that position. Choices. See, they may help you with the direction in which to go. There are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instinct in choosing the best possible decision. The strategy, a step-by-step plan of attack so that you can reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. A counselor, somebody that can help you with options to market the business. They can give you what? Some guidance. Yeah, that's what they just said. Your angels and spirit guides have your back. They're doing the work in the background to make way for opportunities to come, so stay optimistic. One of these counselors or the person that you're going to contact or come and network with could definitely be a spirit guide, somebody that has been placed on your pathway to help you. You've asked for help. Shit has kind of slowed up. You asked for help and help is coming. They have arrived. It's a guide here. Somebody that's going to help you, teach you, show you, introduce you to some new things, pull you out of your comfort zone. Like it's time. Yeah, authority. Didn't we say that? They said power, position, and authority in this deck right here. This one. We showed it. So now we see authority. Your career is in the process of an upgrade. There is an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field of work. Be the leader you wish you had. So you will find someone who is in that arena that is moving in a direction that you want to go in. They are already operating in that space. This person can give you a leg up, Ashe. I'm hearing that. I see nature is here and it's something with the unfolding. Y'all kind of peep the vibe, right? That's what we see. What fell out? Rewards is in reverse, assets is in reverse, and maturation all in reverse. Yeah, so the hard work is not paying off. The assets are not growing. It's a halt here. And maturation, something that needs to be developed, something that needs to be matured in you so that you can have this power position. What's unfolding? Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you, but slowly, very slowly. You're growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Definitely a need to grow, a need to learn. Nature, it's time to enjoy nature around you. Travel, perhaps, I don't know. But if you feel anxious about a situation in your life or career, take a walk to clear your head and be healed. So I think somebody needs to clear their head and be healed. Nature also gives a great example of growth, right? It's kind of like what we see here. These buds have not opened up yet. They're not, but this tree is full bloom. And you got to think about how wide the trunk is, how big the umbrella of the tree is how deep and wide those roots are underneath. Yeah, the little seedling, but it's going to grow. And nature teaches us that lesson that there's a season for everything. There's a planting season, there's a planting season, there's a growing and working season, and there's a harvest season. There's a season to everything. And things will unfold in divine timing, not before, right? But if you're not doing the work, then your harvest can be delayed. You can't delay the seed that you cannot harvest the seed that you did not plant. If you delay the plans, then you are planning in an off season. You're not planning. Okay, let me get it back. Because I know what you're saying. But I feel like they're saying if you delay the plans, then you're not planting in the right season. You would be planning during planting season. You will be planting during the working season, the weeding season, the cultivation season. We saw the word cultivate in those cards. And then when you should be harvesting, you're wondering why things aren't ready for harvest, or you don't have a harvest, or nothing is very, very small or minimal. Why is it still underground? Because you are seasonally off. You are off divine timing. A lot of people don't get started until spring, but we just kind of talked about bodies. Summer bodies are made in the winter. Winter is the time for planting, to prepare, to plant. In some seeds, you have to plant before you get to winter. They are ones that you plant at the end of fucking fall. It just depends on what you are trying to harvest. What is your crop? Every crop doesn't grow in every environment. They are associated with climate, geographic location. They are associated with soil type, right? What is the right mix? It gotta get the right lighting, the right mix of sun and shade. Some shit is full of sun and some shit is in the shade. It just depends on what you're planting. And if you don't have a person that has grown and harvest that type of crop, then you could be making minimal mistakes and don't understand why your shit is halted. Why is it locked up? It could be something, a little bit of adjustment that you need to make so shit can open up, shit can shake. You might just need to learn it before, again, that windfall. It's like being on the right team. If you got the quarterback that could show you and help you how to make that slight adjustment, baby, everything could go like just like flow. Anything else in here? Spirit say no, but we looking anyway. See, caution. It's like they can help you make that adjustment. You can go from this to this. It just depends. Shit. Okay, we done. We ain't gonna look no more. I feel like you want something else. I feel like somebody wants something, but maybe they not just sure on how to get it. Maybe that's what it is. Because I definitely feel like it. Like, say yes to the things that you think you can't do. Somebody may think that they can't do it because it has not come through yet. Let's see, drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep your emotions in check. Keep gossip for somebody in check. So don't gossip. You could fuck around and be gossiping, and reputational value is a thing. You could fuck around and talk about somebody that may be the counselor, the guide that you need that's being brought into your life to help free up shit. You could be talking about the wrong motherfucking person. You could be talking about the person that the spirit sent in to help you because you asked for help. You never know. You never know. It's a thing with this. Yeah, new life is coming back. You will get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. Yeah, strategy, right back. It's chess, not checkers. Play the long game. It's certain things that's just not appropriate in certain situations because they could affect you in the long term. Yeah, you want to be, it's something about direction and having like all avenues be able to see. It's something about not just the unfolding, because I'm saying that word because we just had the card that said unfolding, so that's there, but it's something like there's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. This help you ask for, you're going to be sent in a direction to somebody, and I just pray it's not back towards somebody that you may have gossiped about or something like that in the past. So be careful about how you speak about people, especially in a professional capacity. That shit could come back and bite you. You might get directed back to a person where you may have said something or done something to them, and it's like this is the exact person to help guide you to where you're supposed to be. You may find something about that person that it wasn't what you thought it was or what people were gossiping about. It may not even be true. And most gossip isn't true. Harmony. Yeah, it's like cultivate harmonious relationships. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself could be best. But it's definitely something about, positive work environments and staying harmonious. Yeah, it could affect somebody's wealth. It really, really could. If your shit is tied up, you may be directed to a person. I'm hearing tied up and dried up. Because they almost wanted me to say dried up, like your shit dry. Like it's not maturing because you could have had some, immature actions. Yeah, you coming into illumination and see it. Because maturation was in reverse. Like somebody may needed to grow up a little bit and understand, when it comes to assets and making money, you got to think differently. Thinking about people as like not just friends because you want to be friends, but you have to understand when it comes to work and career, it's business. It's not personal. So don't bring personal shit into business. Don't do it like that. You have to hold a certain type of disposition and professionalism. Yeah, balance. It's got to be balanced. You got to balance it. Because you could fuck around and fuck yourself by saying some shit. You never know how that information gets back to certain people, what other kind of help you could cut off. You could be talking about the person that could help you. And then what does the spirit say about that and about you when you are engaging in that type of conduct? Are you mature enough to handle what they're, cut ties with that shit. People could cut ties with you if you don't, mature through that. Right? The future. You don't want that shit to affect your passage towards the future. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making an uncertain voyage to a new world, so enjoy discoveries as you go. You're learning through this. Yeah, it could be, I don't know, influence. Thank y'all so much for being here. And we see gestures. You may be asked to help someone out. Or you may need a hand. Didn't we say that? Asking for help. Needing a hand. Don't they look like they need a goddamn hand? Shit, they need that fucking boat. Hello? Can somebody pull up on you, girl? And pull us out this shit? I'm drowning. The fuck? The resources is held up. I'm just out here in the middle of this shit. Somebody pull up on you, girl, is what I heard. Lend a helping hand. Shit, you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give a deserved praise to others. and you will receive recognition too. Don't be sitting around a water cooler gossiping about a person, because the person you gossiping about could be the one that's gonna pull up on that goddamn boat. See that drama? Be aware of troublemakers in the workplace. Is this somebody that want to come over to you and tell you the tea about all kind of shit? Tell this person, don't you got something else to do? Shit, I do. Renew those relationships. Put a different type of sustainable type of energy on it. Hell, work hard in silence. Tell them, don't they got something the fuck else to do? Can't you do your shit without jibber jabbing and fucking gossiping about people all goddamn long? Don't you got some shit to fuck do? That's what I'm saying. See, networking. You never know who in your network and who in your group that could actually help you. But if you get caught in that drama fab, cooler motherfucking talk shit and fuck around and talk about somebody that's at this table that got the knowledge and the skills and the ability to help you get to your next level, you done fucked around and fucked yourself and don't even know it. And that shit hit me in the kingdom. Spirit said, be careful. And I saw the legal card back there too. That shit could lead to all kind of issues, from HR fucking shit and everything. You know what I mean? People spreading rumors and gossiping. I don't know why I'm getting so upset about it. But Spirit said you really need to understand this, because that could be detrimental to somebody's, charity, and you asking for help, and this person to come in and help you and bail your ass the fuck out and pull up in that boat and pull you out this water. But they may not do it because you sat up there in a group and gossip about their ass. Yeah. They might be different. But shit, the news about that shit will fucking rip through every goddamn thing. Have some patience and have some balance. Yeah. Tell a person, nah, going on about your business. I got shit to do. I got shit to learn. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get my money up. Like, it's a difference. Everybody can be a help to you. Even a person that you think is just a bitch or a piece of shit ass person, they not the boss that they need to be. They not, as nice and kind and charitable as they need to be. But that person will definitely still give you the lessons that you need to be successful. You can learn from that shit. Don't talk about it. Learn from it. I'm kind of getting like spiritual soundness. Let's tap into the soul. Spirit says somebody might need a prayer. So let's get that. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, for staying around. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is Proverbs 3:5-6. Why do I hear 3-5-6 get loose? Why the hell did that just come together like that? That was weird. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. So somebody is going to be called to go into the spirit, the hangman, so that they can get clarity. And the peace of the Most High, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind. Christ consciousness. Be on guard, stand firm in your faith, and be courageous and be strong. This is 1 Corinthians 16:13. I feel like there's something else. Which one? This one? Yes. Their strength, I don't know why I have a hard time, because it's given Omega, he, right? Everything is always written in masculine, and it is devoid of balance. So we always struggle because they always tell us to read it and from a they at alpha omega standpoint versus just a he standpoint. So please understand that's just the way that I'm required to read it. They give strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. So somebody could feel like they need strength. Isaiah 40:29. You want this one too? Yeah, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. That's it for these. Thank you. So what is it that you need to understand? I feel hermit, I feel high priestess. I'm seeing the Hierophant, but it's almost, it feels like challenge. Like somebody that's not necessarily all the way traditional, but somebody that's not all the way non traditional, unorthodox. Somewhere in the middle. Like you may still lean on theology for comfort, for support, for upliftment, but you know that there's more. Kind of like how we were saying, they always discern to us, they give it to us, they, Alpha and the Omega, right? We cut our teeth on Christianity. That is the first theology that we learned because that is what we were inducted into, we were indoctrinated into Christianity because that was what was passed down through our lineage. People in our family had not dug into any other theology to discover what really spoke to them on a soul level. We are a person that has studied multiple theologies. So we are a mix of some of everything. We think about how the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, has spoken to creation across time, like all peoples, right? We don't believe that just because you're not Christian, that you don't have an association with the Most High and that you are not in touch with the God within. Like the Most High lives within all of us. And so it speaks to all of us. So we became very curious to discover the ways that they documented how the Most High spoke to them and to find the synchronicities, like what's the same and what's different, right? A lot of principles are the same. So when we are teaching or being taught from some of these books, like the 12 Laws of the Universe, they align with Christian theology. The principles of Ma'at, so like the negative confessions, I have not done these things, these align with Christianity, right? Like invaluable laws of growth, they align with all the same principles. And when you are a person that's seeking knowledge and seeking understanding, you find the common things. And it brought us back to the Christian theology. Even though I'm not a member of the church, I am not a religious person. I'm spiritual. Everything is spirit to me. Everything is spirit. Whether it's manifested spirit or tangible spirit, or if it's, just in its original form, the essence thereof, everything comes from the spirit. So to me, everything is spiritual. It all that's exactly where it comes from. So yeah, it's definitely trust in the Lord with all of your heart and don't lean into your own understanding. When you seek to understand the more, what is more? Because we know that no theology contains all of it, right? It's just not. The full, all-encompassing, infallible word of the Most High God, that is so not true. And you know it's not true if you study the book. If you study theology, you know it's not true. You know it's not, because it contradicts itself. It does. It contradicts itself. We knew that we had to do more, because when we really started to study and break down the theology that we held so close, we couldn't get past the first page. We were wrecked just on page 1. Just to study Genesis 1 and 2, you would have so many questions like, what? Okay. So that was just it. So we opened it up to this. In the face of challenges, stand firm in your values, and they will guide you through it. So definitely giving me a thing on plural. So your values, your principles and your values. So in the face of challenges, stand firm in your values, and they will guide you through. And I'm being called to the back of the book, which lists the 42 divine principles of Ma'at. And if you study these, you will see that the 10 Commandments are already contained within. I have not committed murder. I have not committed theft. I have not told lies. I have not harmed others. I have not mistreated animals. I have not harmed the environment. I have not cheated or deceived. I have not coveted what belongs to others. I have not defrauded anyone. I have not committed adultery or cheated in relationships. I have not spoken ill of others, which is why that gossip from that last reading is so important. I have not been greedy. I have not been angry without reason. I have not cursed or insulted the Most High. I have not cursed or insulted people. I have not stolen sacred items. I have not disrupted sacred rituals. Now, I have not stolen sacred items. Number 16, which is a tower moment, is kind of sticking out for me because I know a whole country that's holding like museums like the Smithsonian and shit like that. Countries that hold sacred stolen items and they refuse to give the shit back. How are we in 2026 and you holding items like anybody watch Black Panther? Y'all know y'all seen the movie Black Panther. Y'all know in the beginning when Killmonger walked up in there and said, no, this is not where they got that from. This is not from the Benign tribe. This is from Wakanda. It is vibranium. And he was like, that's okay, we'll take it off your hands. She said, oh, it's not for sale. He said, I didn't say it was for sale. What, did your people buy it? No, they didn't buy it. They stole it. And so a lot of that stuff is sacred items. We just don't come off of that. I don't know why we got so fired up on number 16, tower moment on sacred items. I have not disrupted sacred rituals. I have not been deceitful or dishonest. I have not polluted myself. And it goes through to 42 confessions that you would say. It's 42 negative confessions or the declarations of innocence. And when you read them, the 10 commandments that are in the Christian theology, which comes after this, the principle of Ma'at predates Christianity. This is where they got it from, right? So when you study and you understand the origins of certain things and you fall down that rabbit hole, you start to see shit different. Definitely picking up on receiving strength to the weary, getting strength, increasing your power, the power of those who have been weakened. Receiving peace of the divine within, which surpasses all understandings. That which will guard your heart and awaken your Christ consciousness. To be able to trust in the Spirit of the Most High with all of your heart and not to just lean on your own understanding, but again, getting that internal revelation. Allow them to guide you to deeper truths. More well-rounded world purviews where you're not cornholed into one particular way of thinking. The word can be tested and measured. If it cannot stand up to the test of study, then you know there's something wrong with it. And that was one of the things that always kind of got me when I was in the church and under a tutelage of a pastor. They would always say, like, that is the doctor and that is the authority, and you cannot look anywhere else. And I always felt that was wrong because the instruction from the Most High in that book was saying to seek diligently. And diligence doesn't mean look in one book. I could take 3 or 4 different Christian Bibles, because we have plenty of them. It's at least 3 right here, right? And compare all of them, same scripture, and all 3 of them read different. Every last one of them read different. The spirit of the word, you can feel it, you can see it, you can get the principle of it, but the words are different. And if it is the infallible word, then all of the words should be the same. They should stack up and prove one another, but they don't. They don't. So, who needs what from a spiritual edification standpoint so that you can feel powerful? You can have peace that surpasses all understanding. And you can trust the wisdom that the Most High God is feeding into your spirit. That Proverbs. See, have beliefs. I'm telling you, it's all about beliefs. What do you believe? What do you believe? We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us. Keep us from moving forward towards creative solutions. Anything else in here? Yes. What are those beliefs that can trap you? If you are cornholed into a certain doctrine and you're not allowed to look at anything else, you're not allowed to question, then I would say then you may be into a trap. Something that's keeping you from being able to move towards more creative solutions. Yes, picking up on the Hierophant, absolutely. Look, precision is coming through. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. And some people are seriously precise when it comes to this right here. Oh, baby. They got this one. You see, this one right here. This book, this bitch is from the 1800s, 18 something something. And we got Bibles from the 15th century, the 14th century. Go past the 14th century, them motherfucking Bibles is expensive as shit. When I say they could cost you $6,000-7,000, why is it so significantly different in price to get a 14th or a 13th version Christian Bible? Because it's different. It's different from this. It's not the same information. It's not. And if anybody researches, they'll see the images in there are different. It's not what they put out today. Can we get this? Thank you so much to the Most High. Okay, so this right here, and y'all know we serious about our study. We tell y'all all the time. We literally paid $200 for this Bible. This right here, this fucking Hitchcock's Complete Analysis of the Holy Bible. We don't be playing no games. When we say this shit right here, look. The yearning for the soul of God. This is Job. Oh, that I knew where I might find them, that I might come to its seat. I will order my cause before them and fill my mouth. I don't know why with arguments, but maybe he was complaining. We got to see. I would know the words which he would answer me and understand what they would say unto me. That sounds so pivotal. I would know the words which he would say to me, while how they would answer me. If you already know the words and you just kind of like praying to the Most High God, and you know that you can recognize when the Most High God speaks to you, you know the Most High God is speaking to you from inside of you. That's giving that high priestess vibes. Wow. Seek the Lord in its strength. Seek its face continually. Seek the Lord in its strength. Seek its face forevermore. Seek ye, Lord, while they may be found. Call upon them while they are near. It's something about this where it's like where you need to get a certain level of strength. And it could be a lack of spiritual or soulful edification because somebody is cornholed into a belief system that doesn't allow them to seek anywhere else but in one place. If you watching Tarot, then I know you a little bit more open, yo. Right, because they would tell you, hell no. You could be a prophet, you could be a seer, but damn it, you could pick up some runes, confirmation. You could pick up some cards, and they'll tell you everything but a child of God. That's right. They know that knowledge is power and they don't want it easily accessible. I'm telling you, I can't even get it. So like this one right here, I don't know. Hopefully we don't drop the whole damn thing trying to pull it out. Yeah. See, this is a Geneva, a fucking 1599 Geneva Old Testament. Right? And they all read different. They all read different. And to get one, so 1599 would be a 16th century Bible. I can't get anything that's in the 14th century. 13th or 14th century is expensive as shit. It's priced out of the availability of the public. And you don't even have them in the U.S. You have to go out of country in order to get it. I had to order that one, the 18th century from eBay. Pause. It's a pause here. Getting Hangman. Accept that you must wait and prepare for developments to reach the next stage. It's something about a pause. It's something about hangman. It's something that you need to develop within self, within your belief system. And I'm getting flexibility to understand that the Most High God reveals itself pretty much in everything. In everything does it reveal itself. It shows you the light and the dark. Even those who believe in, like, there is a liar, there is a deceiver. But if we believe that the Most High God made all things and it made that too, and it made it with purpose, why would it make the deceiver? Why are we both, individuals with duality? We have our masculine and our feminine, and we are made in their image and made us all male and female. So we have duality in spirit, right? If we can be both sinner and saint, we have our light and our dark. Is it teaching us about balance? What other theologies speak to balance and accepting the whole self? That gives you more flexibility. It's not rigidity. It's not telling you that any and everything that happens in life that you don't like, it is a product of some sort of outside entity that's just fucking with you and doesn't want you to be great. Now, those energies are operating, right? It could be people who are operating in their low vibration and who don't want you to fucking be great. They could be on a purpose, and their purpose is to provide resistance. It's to give a challenge to you. They're supposed to challenge you. They're supposed to push you. They're supposed to resist you. They're supposed to make you tough. Iron sharpens iron to what? If I don't have anything that's going to resist me, then how am I going to stretch? How am I going to learn? How am I going to grow? And if I can have peace during those challenges, I've touched into something that definitely surpasses all understanding. Surprises individuals and surpasses all understanding. I know my heart is safe because no matter what, I'm safe. The Most High God, the AO, made everything in creation, all of it. All of creation is nothing but variety. It is various pixels and pieces of the same thing. So if we are all the same, we are whole, we are complete, there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing, where am I going? Do I have safety? Yes. Can I trust with all of my heart? Yes. Do I understand all of it? No. But I accept that it is what it is. I believe it. I believe that more than there is some horned demon that is running around here just doing shit. When the theology that people lean into for that mindset says that that horned individual can't do a damn thing without permission. It can't do anything without permission. We read Job in that book, right? Then we pick up something, a prayer from Job. Job, the story says it. The Most High God allowed the entity to come in and to test Job, to give him strength. Broke him all the way down to the socks, damn near to death. Every fucking thing that Job had, lost all of it. Just to see if they would remain committed. Now you tell me that ain't some game shit? What? You let the adversary come up in here, rob me of every motherfucking thing just to see if I was gonna stay loyal to you. You see why people got issues with certain types of theologies? Because that shit don't sound good, do it? No, it don't. It don't. Don't sound good at all. But if you believe it to be true, what's the lesson? That if you hold your heart and keep doing what you're supposed to do and stay dedicated and committed, then everything is going to be all right. Be flexible. All the way down to the end, beloved. I don't know. Like I said, they be giving me discernment because some shit is real and some shit just ain't. Some shit just prepare your ass to take shit and be okay with it. Some shit prepares you to take shit and be okay with it. You will get your fucking reward in the afterlife. You ain't got to see heaven here on earth. You ain't got to experience it. You don't even have to remember that the purpose is to create heaven on earth. Fuck. I was supposed to be creating heaven on earth? Yeah. But people so interested in dying to see heaven that they create hell and live in it, waiting for something better. And then think about other people like they religious extremists. You don't consider that shit to be extreme? It's a balance. I see heaven everywhere. I see the Most High everywhere. I ain't got to return back to the spirit and live in my true form to recognize the Most High everywhere. I see it in that lamp. I see it in this iPad. I see it in each one of you and everything that's around me. I see it in this glass, in this, in all of it. The Most High God is every variety in everything that exists. It is nothing but itself. We are experiencing each other all the time. That's why I love that song. What if God was one of us? Because it is. It is every single one of us. How is it interacting with itself? What do we do with one another? How do we treat each other? Do we treat each other like we love each other, like the Most High God loves us? No. 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 Shit. I see this high priestess. She's giving me my eye. She's giving the laws, the principles that we just said. Visualizing. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Michelle, for making sure that the comments stay kosher. It's good vibes over here. It's a safe space for however you believe. This is what the spirit channels through us. If you don't like it, please do move around. It is your free will to do so, beloved. It's something in here. This one, thank you. I do see stuck energy. Challenge with being stuck. Who's stuck? Stuck in a rigid belief system? I appreciate you. We get on topics like this, people get upset, they'll move around. Don't you talk about this, don't you talk about that, don't be so rigid. Everything is up for discussion. We here learning. We are consciousness, we are learning, we are growing, we are expanding. If we can't talk and have conversation and question reality and question the matrix, don't come over here talking about you woke when you can't question shit. You can't question your beliefs and how they were formulated when I literally sat up here and said that theology was passed down to me by people who are already indoctrinated. I didn't have no choice in what they was teaching me to believe. They formulated that shit before I could even think for myself fully. They told me what it was, and I had no choice to believe it because that's how it was just set up. But when you get old enough and you are learning to question and take ownership and authority over your own journey, you can go your own way. You don't have to run around in the same motherfucking circles that you were just birthed into. Ashe, that's cult thinking. That's a cult. When you feel like you are born into something, indoctrinated in it, and you can't think about nothing else, you can't even fucking question, that is a cult. People don't think about it like that. Let's get this resurrection. Shit. That's a story, right? Reconsider. 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 What? You talking about you experience a resurrection on a daily. That's how I think about it. I am resurrect into this day with the breath of life that animates this God body. We have another opportunity to do the thing. What are the things that we doing today? Thank you so much for me to be conscious and aware that I can experience the Most High in many different ways. I'm always eating, I'm always drinking, I'm always experiencing. All of those things. I'm open. Right? I'm open to experience the Most High God in every way that it presents itself to me. And because I can have peace with those things. Did you want something out of here? No, do you want it out? I'll throw it away. That's what they said. Like, don't be so rigid. Like, sometimes you can take off the shackles of the thing that's keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, so that you can move forward. You can be more creative. You can open up. Some of those things don't allow you to open up. That's why a lot of people move away from it. Yeah, curiosity. See, it doesn't allow you to be curious. It does not allow you to explore. It doesn't allow you to be curious. It doesn't even allow you to follow your intuition, to follow your gut when you're saying something that doesn't make sense. And especially under counsel, I'm sitting in Sunday school and I'm trying to get the fucking story of Noah's Ark. And I'm thinking to myself, all these animals just intuitively showed up to this boat somewhere, right? Like they all just marched in 2 by 2, all to their own respective motherfucking cage, and they was in that bitch for over 40 something days. How long did it rain and nobody ate shit? Wounds. Nothing got hurt. Nobody got hurt. You mean to tell me every little armadillos, anteaters, you talking about from the fucking, it's 800 species of just beetles itself. You mean to tell me 1,600 motherfucking beetles got on Noah's Ark and they survived the goddamn flood? They couldn't make me make that shit make sense when I was little. No. So what do they have to do? They have to gaslight you or gaslight you into thinking some shit that your mind as a fucking 5-year-old kid, no, that don't make sense at all. And you just have to go along with it. You just have to accept it. Yeah, okay. It's a miracle. Don't question it. It's a miracle. Don't question it. Okay. Well, this is a miracle too, so don't question it. When the Most High God say a thing to you and then they pull a card and show you, like I was saying, don't be cornholed into a rigid ass doctrine that don't let you ask questions, and then a card comes out that says curiosity, don't question it. It's just a miracle. Right? Wounds, didn't they just say that? Don't question it. It's a miracle. Being stuck. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem and it cripples action. Are you supported from questioning? Do you feel strengthened to be able to move forward? Like you got the strength of the Most High God within you. That which was within, this right here that is within is greater than anything that's on the outside. So why do they got you waiting for some shit to come back and to save you when it's already within you? And when I tell you to go look within you, you look at me like I'm crazy. No, I just studied the damn book. I'm doing what they told me to do. They said to look within, not to wait for something to come back and save me. Save me from what? Save me from who? I am a pixel of the Most High God itself, as are you. All of us is. Everything in creation it is. We are the only begotten. I'm waiting on myself to come back. If that be the case, I resurrect every motherfucking day. Every time they give me the breath, I shake. Can you visualize that? Can you see you as that? Can you see yourself as a pixel, a piece of the Most High God that you just need to awaken your own Christ consciousness within and ascend? Like the 7 seals. Melissa was just talking about that, the 7 seals. Those your 7 chakras. Have you unlocked them? Have you cracked that highest seal, that 7th seal, that crown chakra that'll let you connect to your soul chakra, to your stellar gateway chakra, and you are committing the full circuit like it's complete. You are earth star chakra connected to your root star, your root star, your root chakra. Y'all know what I'm saying? Go all the way up the ladder. Do you understand your extended chakra system, that your aura, your bubble, all of this energy that is around you, when you come off them motherfucking 7, you will see what you can really do. Now you ready for the miracles. You ready to get going. You become activated. You become awakened. You realize that you got this strength. That you may feel like you weak, but that strength that's within, oh baby, you could do anything weak. You talking about surprising people and surprise, and so it's giving me surprise. Surprise, you surprising the shit out of people. You would surprise your damn self. The peace that you get beyond all understanding when you unlock that crown, beloved. Then you know it's not just my understanding of what I've been taught, but it's like I'm opened up to so much more. We've been talking about the spirit of intelligence of the eternal now and how it will come in and reveal onto you. You have the great revealer already built in. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? If you want to know if that shit is right, what does your spirit say to you when you read it? Does it lead you to conflict? Does it lead you to confusion? If you're confused and you're conflicted, then you need to study and you need to compare it with additional information. You can't just, affirm one journalist based on that journalist. No, any good journalist knows that they need to research and have reference points that support the same point. That's just common learning and studentship. You know what I mean? If I say something to you and I give you a point, you should be able to go to an outside resource and look that shit up and affirm what I have said. If the word be true, then the word will reaffirm itself to you. It will reveal itself to you. It will reveal it. It's something about the revelation, beloved. It's a miracle. Don't question it. I'm just saying, fear. What you afraid of? Where you gonna go? Are you gonna be saved? Manifestation. Woo! What you afraid of? Are you afraid to go all the way? Oh yeah, they're afraid to go deep. They're afraid to go deep. But where is the key? Down in there, in the deep. I remember there was a message from that messenger that was saying that they had to go down into the depths, into the deep to go get the key to the depths of hell to go get it. When you go down deep into yourself, into that motherfucking root, into that sacral chakra, you go in there and you discover you, and you got to deal with the other side of you. The parts of you that you don't want to fucking touch, you don't want to deal with, none of that shit. But it's a whole lot of lessons in there if you can do it. You will show your own courage to yourself. You will see your own strength too. And you will become at peace with you. It'll blow your own mind. It'll surprise you. Damn. Now I understand that these were childhood wounds. I was kind of indoctrinated and I, have fallen victim to some sort of, maladaptive behaviors, generational curses, misunderstanding, gaslighting, the ability to be inquisitive or curious, the mindset that I must just follow and do and follow, you know what I'm saying, because that's what everybody else is doing or because they told me to. And then we wonder why we don't have free thinking children who are able to problem solve and solution because we've been teaching them to follow, to be rigid, to not question, to not be curious, to not be leaders in their own right, to not know that they are safe, to make mistakes, that everything is not, it's not going to lead them into damnation. And some people, it's the opposite, it's extreme. Where they can do any fucking thing to a person and get away with it because they claim a certain savior that will absolve them from all of their sins. So how do we treat each other with that mindset? Are we trapped? Are we cornholed? Are you? Are you being called to be a little bit more flexible? Visualize. When we develop our abilities to visualize, to see, we can manifest maximum influences on our experience of reality. And then we have manifestation come out. Don't question it, it's just a miracle. That's what they said. Soon you may manifest the goals you focused upon. Spiritual energies. Soon you may manifest a goal you focus spiritual energies on. How are you focusing your spirit? Is it only on a small subset of something that you think that is just all it and all encompassing when you know it's not? And I'm not talking shit about it because that's where I cut my teeth. I reference, principles all the time, and many of them come from that theology. But we know they don't originate there. They come from other places, and it's expanded. There's more. So when people start to cherry pick on what you can know and what you cannot know, then you know it's a problem. And anybody who studied the book know that there's books in there that they talk about that are not mentioned. Not only are they not in this book, they are not in the Apothecary, they are not in the Gnostics. Where are they? Are they in the 12th, 13th century books that we can't get because they're way too expensive? They lock us out of the knowledge through pricing. It's like making college unaffordable when you know that that's useful for building wealth and longevity. It's all about control. Absolutely. If anybody was ever looking for the Book of Wars or the Kings of Jubilee, they are not in this book. They're not. Fear. What is the fear? Why are people afraid for you to know? Because then you would become resistant. You are no longer fit to be a slave. They cannot control your mind. The biggest way to control a person is to tell them that they are in fear of losing their soul, because that's most important. The soul, the source of us living? You mean I'm going to lose my soul if I don't stay under this doctrine? My soul is limitless, it's timeless, it's infinite. It is the source of us living. It is the source itself. It cannot go anywhere. It cannot go anywhere. And I could never believe that the source of all things, the beginning and the ending, would deny itself when everything in creation is nothing but itself. Why would it deny this little piece and send it where? Everything in creation is whole, it's complete, there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Where would my soul go? Why would I be afraid of that? And when you release the fear, nothing can hold you back. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can hold you back. You supersede, you ascend beyond all of that. Oh my goodness, transformation. Transformation. You ascend beyond all of that. Woo! Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. Thank the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega that does all things. For it is never your girl. It is not I. For I am not even me. They said that fear transform it. Allow the energy of what? Fear to be transformed. By what? Love. Whose love is you? You are love. You are it. Light on, voluntary escape. You are love, beloved. It's not some random emotion. It's not the same as sympathy, empathy, compassion that we would have for one another for each pixel of light that's present here. That's not the same thing. Allow yourself to be creative and express that compassion for all of us, for all things, for everything that exists. For all of it exists with purpose. For all of it is the Most High God itself. I don't have to like it, but I love all of you because you are love, beloved. We are it. Limits. Don't limit yourself. Know that limiting attitudes or belief systems that could be formed as a protective reaction, but it will stop you, it will trap you. What are your limits? They are reactions to the past. What would they want to stop from the past? Free-thinking individuals who are unfit to be controlled. And if they can keep you controlled, if they can keep you with fear, they can use that fear tactic in anywhere. I'm getting on every hemisphere, in every atmosphere. Fear of your soul damnation, fear of your neighbor, fear of this, fear of that. Everything is clouded by a veil of fear. It causes us to war with one another. It causes scarcity. It causes hoarding. Right? Because you're afraid it's not enough. So I got to keep all this to myself. I can't share. I'm afraid they're going to hurt me. I'm afraid they're going to harm me. It is a fear that makes people do some ugly shit. One of the first things I told you, I could not get past the first page of Genesis. When you start to study, not just listen, not just to be excited and moved by the emotion of somebody who is an amazing orator. One of the things that people loved about Barack Obama was his ability to orate. He's an amazing speech giver. Person that's reading words and that they can emote and put that emotion on it and make you feel something. Move you emotionally. That's what they do. They move you emotionally. They want to influence your emotion and sway your position to get you to do something, to motivate you to do something. But a lot of it is motivated by fear, to make you afraid that if you don't do something, you will reach a sort of calamity at some sort of point in your life. The calamity in your life is because you're not covered by the blood. When it's the water that makes the blood. They don't want you to get into the flow. You're baptized in the water when you recommit yourself. It's not about the blood, it's about being in the flow. And you are made of water. Your whole vessel, like 70 fucking 80% of everything that's going on within you is water, beloved. Are you dehydrated? You can't drink blood and fucking survive. Go out into the desert for 3 days and drink a glass of blood and tell me if you make it. Just saying. I think you want that bottle of Dasani. Think you want to dig a well and get some water in your life. Because that's what you made out of. Get into the spirit. If you want to be free of fears and phobias, then you have to understand why do they exist. Why do they exist? Passion is here. Very passionate. I don't know why we got that movie. We not doing that. We not doing that. People celebrate that movie. That shit is the fucking saddest shit in the world to me. I only watched it once because my mom was watching it, and I'm like, no. But Mel Gibson made so much money on the fucking Passion of Christ that didn't make no sense. I don't know why people are so into this person, seeing them go through all of that hell. It's something about that just did it. And the way that they did it was so fucking gory and disgusting to me. I don't even see how anybody watched it more than once. That's just my personal opinion. Like when you fucking see that shit get nailed into their hands and blood fucking splattering everywhere, it's like, no, 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 no. Habits in reverse. That's to me, no. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. I don't know why people glorify that. That's some of the sickest shit to me. That's just my opinion. Y'all can think what you want to think. I ain't trying to force my opinion on nobody. I'm just saying how Lati feels about it. That shit sickens me to my stomach. I don't want to see nobody go through that. And the fact that crucifying a person, because I can't even say crucifixion, they didn't want me to say that. That was a very common way of executing people in the past. I can't even imagine, the torture that people faced doing that. So some fanatics will say, oh, we found this relic or we found this sacred item, because we talked about sacred items in the 42 negative confessions of my aunt, right? Something about stealing a sacred item. And I'm hearing the word shroud, right? Because some people will say that this is evidence of that. But you don't know what it's evidence of. You really don't. Because it's not like they only crucified one person within a time period and that's it. That was a common way of executing a person, just period. So, is it possible to have a shroud and relics and nails and crosses and stuff like that? Absolutely, because that's how they executed people. You're going to find it. If you study the history, you're going to find it. It's just like lynchings. In a certain period in this fucking country, lynchings is something with the throat chakra. I don't know if they want me to say this shit. Spirit, are we okay to proceed? Yes. Lynchings was a very popular way of unaliving certain people. So you can't be like, oh my God, I found a noose and this is proof of something, because this noose is every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? Certain people still got fucking hair and teeth. Fucking literal 4C hair stuffed in pillows and fucking couches, because that's what they did with people's remains, the desecration of bodies. I cannot accept looking at that as something that I would glorify or praise. No, 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 no. Insight and direction. The insight that we get from the good sends us in a whole different fucking direction. Like, no. It made us switch gears. When we started to learn and to study and got down into the rabbit hole of things, it completely switched everything. We was like, no. Some things we could see, because they will mix truth with lies. They will. Nobody is going to accept an outright lie. That's a gaslighter. They're going to distort the truth. They're going to make you feel like what you know to be common sense or intuitively like your spirit is saying to you is wrong. And when they cannot explain to you or answer your questions, they just tell you you must believe it. That's blind belief. That's cult thinking. And I'm not turning anybody against their religion or what they feel comfortable with. I'm just saying, if you're trapped in something that makes you feel rigid, that you cannot question, you cannot be curious, you need to think about that. Cooperation. Like, let's get with this. Distraction and obstacles. What are they trying to keep you from looking into? Like, work with me. I'm not working against you. I'm just asking you to work with me. It's a difference. You don't have to change your belief system. Your goal can benefit you from surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So if you are a person that's questioning, you're curious, you're releasing certain habits. You're not going to be cornholed to no stiff, rigid type of system that tells you what you are and what you cannot be and excludes half of creation week. Just think about it. Half of creation. I told y'all I couldn't get past page 1. Page 1, page 2, it was a wrap. It was it. I could already see, first of all, if they made us male and female, then where is his first wife? Where's Lilith, as they named her? And why is she a demon? And why didn't they tell us where the hell she went? Secondly, if they made us male and female at the same time, why did Adam go to sleep or be put to sleep to get some for the Most High to take a rib and make him? And if they made them in that order where Adam was put to sleep to get a rib to make Eve, why is the maternal or feminine DNA, RNA, older than masculines? So she obviously had to come first. So we know that shit is some bullshit. I couldn't get past page 1. When you study, you can't get past page 1. You will have so many questions that your pastor ain't gonna be able to do shit but tell you to just trust and believe. And that's what you stuck with. Because you can't ask no questions that they're gonna be able to answer. They can't answer it. Just period. They cannot answer it. Is that the reason why masculine? The first one we read, the King of Wands, that got fucked around with a person that he just saw and smelled good and married them and understood that when they unwrapped that shit, when they peeled it open, the inside was rotten as the fuck? Because of the example of Adam? Oh, he woke up and just saw her ass standing over there and was like, oh, that's me? He didn't know her ass from a can of paint. What? Oh, so you moving off aesthetic. That's lust. You don't know who she is in the inside? You don't know if the Most High said that's you. You shouldn't be by yourself. When the Most High already made you somebody and you put her ass away. Why? Because she didn't submit to you? That's what they say. She didn't want to be subservient. Well, didn't in the upper fucking verses it say that made them male and female in our image and gave them a charge to go forth, to dominate, to subdue? That means she had something to do too. She wasn't designed to just be subservient to Adam. I couldn't get past page 1. I'm telling you, start breaking this shit down, it would make you question. Like, wait a minute. I can see why shit's so fucked up. Cause you think Adam, you supposed to just wake up and see your chick standing over there. If she had a fat ass and some cute titties, let me go get that. That's shorty, that's me. And you don't know what the fuck is going on in the inside of that chick. You peel that shit open and she riding as the fuck. Oh, yeah, change that shit. Change, beloved. Woo! Come on, it's time to evolve, to change and evolve. Like, can we do that? Do some introspection. Think about it. Like, for real. Introspection is often necessary to deepen our awareness of the unity and divinity of life. How do you love that? Come on. Exactly, sis. That's why some Christians won't even read the Old Testament. It's not about the Old Testament, it's the New Testament. Did you know it was a version of the Bible that don't got a New Testament? Really, Lati? Yeah. Dude, the first AD Bible that we got over there, do you want to get it? Y'all want to see? Just give me 2 seconds. We just gonna get it and show y'all that this bitch do not have an Old Testament. It don't. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Nope. Nope. The first, yep. This one. This one right here don't got an Old Testament. It stops. Yes, this one do not have an Old Testament. That's crazy. And like I said, all of them are different. Wow. 44 AD. It's another interesting read. Again, if you compare them, they are not the same. And if the word was infallible, then they would be. It's just a thing. So, we shall not lie. We are not a person that has memorized every text. It would make them think too hard. It would. You know, and that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Why we should not be rigid. It's like, give yourself room to discover and room to grow. And people who are indoctrinated like that, they don't have the room to grow, to discover, right? And we were like that. We were never like a person that was just like end all be all, you know, Christian, but that was the theology we were raised on. So of course everything was prayed in the name of a certain person, but we don't even use that name because we know that that's not their name. If you study, you know, the history, then you know that that's not their name. And it's like, if it's so much power in a name, right? If it's so much power in a name, then why did they change his name? Why? I've asked people that who like hardcore, you know, if it's so much power in a name, why did they change his name? Because Jane did not exist during that time, so their name was not Jesus, right? Some people say Yeshua or Yeshua. Some people say Isha or Ishanati. But all of them are different names, and if it's this person's name and that's what their name is supposed to be, and there's so much power held on that name, then why did they change it? If my name is Lati, then my name is Lati, and no matter what text you're writing it in, no matter the language, the name is still the same. Maria is still Maria. Mary is still Mary. You know what I'm saying? So why did they change the name? Nobody can answer. It doesn't matter. Well, you just said it does matter. You literally said that my soul depends on the name that I call on, but then you tell me in the next breath that it doesn't matter that they changed his name. Make it make sense. Muse. Inspiration is where it's giving me. I am inspired by the message and the example of, you know, an individual that they wrote about like that. Seek out or act as positive and inspiring and helpful to, and be a helpful muse to another's creativity. The one thing that I learned, one of the lessons that I held on to outside of loving each other as the Most High God loves each one of us, right? Because we are it, we are the Most High itself, we are the body, we are the pixels, the pieces. And to love unto one another is to love you. And if you truly love you, then you love other people too. You would not want to see them hurt. You would not want to see them out. You would not want to see them hungry or thirsty or not covered in some sort of way. You would do what you could in the measurement that the divine tells you to help, right? It will tell you what to do. But one of those things that let me know that there's something that called the word itself, right? Which is why we would say the word or the infinite intelligence, the spirit of truth, the breath of life. And they move together. They remind me of twins. They kind of give me like, you know, Gemini, right? If you want to say Jacob and Esau type of thing. But it's kind of like that thing, right? Where they go together. The Most High God, the universe, it hums, it moves, it isolates, right? So there's always movement, air, and vibration, always being created at the same time, right? When we speak, we're breathing. Those words move on the breath. And if I be made in their image, then I can understand how the Most High God, the Alpha, spoke out, and when she spoke, her words moved on her breath, and everything in creation came to be. She expressed herself, she birthed it, and whatever she did is done. Omega. It is decreed, it's done, that's it. Period. That's what I got. So, if the word that had been made flesh word, moving forward, I have been presented with this challenge. This is a decree, a calling that I have to go forth and do this thing because it's big. And the thing that I'm doing is going to have a major impact on everybody else. Not only is it going to remind them of who they already are, not to tell them who they just will become, but who they are already, right? And I'm showing them what they can do already. It's already in you. And I'm telling you that greater works will you do, right? So these things, they went to the mountains to pray. Because like we said, we pulled resurrection and we talked about that whole scenario. Did they just want to go and deliver themselves into the hands of? Absolutely not. Survivability says, I don't want to just hand myself over to those who would harm me. So they had to go and pray. Who were they praying to? Were they just praying to themselves, like based on their own understanding and their own mindset? No. They were praying to that which sent them to come and do a thing, that called them, and they accepted the job to come and do something. If that be the case, then I too will pray to that which sent the word to do the thing. I'm not praying to the word. I'm not worshiping the word. I'm praying that which called the word. I'm worshiping that which called the word. All of my honor goes to that which called all things to be, to come into existence. That gifts me with the breath. That breath that moves the word. The Alpha and the Omega. And for me, it was simple. I'm like, shit, that makes so much sense. Because they had to go back 3 times and they prayed to make sure they got the message. They went up there, they prayed, they came back, their boys was asleep. What the fuck are you doing? You supposed to be woke. You supposed to be watching out for me. You supposed to have my back. You know these folks out here trying to hunt a brother down, sister down, because I think it was a girl. We ain't going to talk about it though. Parthenogenesis, miracle birth. If she birthed a person, then it'll be another version of herself. Not a masculine. Anywho, I'm off of that. But either way, y'all supposed to be woke and have my back. They went up there to pray again, came back, they was asleep. What are you doing? Mad. Went up there again, came back, they was calm. They had to, I wouldn't give a fuck if y'all asleep or not. It's going to be what it's going to be. Alpha told me. I got the decree. It is what it is. So if y'all sleep, then be sleep. Shit. Whatever. Yo ass gonna fucking deny me 3 times before the shit is over with. You finna betray me. I already know it. They done showed me. You finna go sell me up in the motherfucking river or to these people for 30 pieces of silver for a little bit of coin, a little bit of bread. And you gonna act like you didn't even fucking know me, even though we was fucking rocking for how long? Yeah, I see who all y'all is. I think that's why they went 3 times. Not just to, get the clarity that they needed to complete the job, but to get revelation. Like, you telling me my homie Jude is this one right here? He finna do what? Damn, they said they finna betray me for 30 pieces of silver. Go back down there and look at this punk ass sleep. Hey, bro, get up. Ain't you supposed to be watching out for me while you sleep? Look, the Lord is my strength and my shield. I trust them with all of my heart. You better put your trust in the AO. Cause the AO will show up as all these damn people that's gonna betray you, that's gonna hurt you, that's gonna act like they don't even motherfucking know you. Okay? It's gonna do all of that to do what? To strengthen you, to let you know that you can continue on and go do the things that you were supposed to do, despite the people that are around you. They have put them people right in your motherfucking camp to test you, to strengthen you, to challenge you, to resist you, to see if you can get through despite what's coming at you. It'll be the ones right next to you. It'll be the ones. 28:7 is 17. That's a star. Psalm 28:7. 2 and 8 is 10 and 7 is 17. That's the star card, beloved. Can you understand what it really is? When you a star, you definitely are somebody's muse. They're looking up at you for that guiding light, that inspiration. It could be a light in the night sky. Everybody wondering like that. Look, the sun. It's love and light. It's love and light. It is love and light, but it ain't nothing like being able to take a stroll through the darkness, to walk in the dark, to be alone at night. I ain't scared of shit. Scared of what? Lions and tigers and bears? For what? Nah. Not when you live amongst vampires and wolves. We ain't gonna talk about it. When you live amongst the lions and the motherfucking vampires, them bitches is in your household. What are you scared for? Scared of who? Scared of what? When you know that the Most High God is within you, you can walk through. I ain't waiting on nobody to come out here and give me a damn flashlight and show me shit. The light shines from within. I know where I'm going, beloved. I don't need nobody else to hold my goddamn hand. It's already within. Hey, Bethany Bonk. You took your message back. I was interested. I want to know what you're saying. Hey, Michael Ellis Sr. Thank you so much for tapping in. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot. Check her out. She's another healing tarot reader, a spiritualist, incredibly gifted. Veronica at Aya's Inspired Tarot. She does free, practically personals. Very good, very good. Spiritually in tune, spiritually inclined. She reads the spirit. So if you are interested, please tap in. Loving my boys. Hey, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. Kiana, thank you so much for tapping in. Coach Unique, thank you for being here, beloved. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Monique Casey, thank you so much for being here. Everybody that's here, thank you so very much. Remember, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Saturday, EST is active subscriber readings. So if you are interested, come on through tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST, and we will be here. Also, we are back on the OWL app, OWWLL. We posted it on the community channel, so if you're interested, $1 currently is the price for 10 minutes with your girl, Lottie. So if you want to chat, hang out, you know what I mean, and just kind of have a discussion, we definitely are available for that. Anything else? Yeah. I don't know. Y'all just feel so good. Your energy feels so great. I feel like we're going to wrap it up, though. You know, we've been on here for a little minute. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much, Bethany. I'm so glad. That's the purpose. The Most High God said do this thing. And we like, are you sure we supposed to be doing it? They said yes. 17 is the action. We just talked about the number 17, which is the star card, which is beautiful. And the garden and the gate. Who's gatekeeping? Are you standing at the doorway? I heard gatekeeping, though. Yeah, something that's not for you. Somebody doesn't want you to know. Somebody is saying, no, you can't come into the gate. They're trying to keep you out of something or somewhere. And look at you, just standing there with your little flower basket, coming, bearing gifts. You're not coming in with nothing, right? You know how people show up to your goddamn house and they don't have shit? You pause your All Out app. Yes, yeah. I just literally got back into it the other day. I had locked myself out and then I deleted the app. But then when I found the password, we reloaded it and everything was, still kosher. So the thinker, yes, it's definitely two W's. So OWWLL. So if you guys are looking for the OWL app, make sure that it's two W's. Thinker, gatekeeping, something not for you, thinking, who's thinking? I'm hearing keeping a gate around your mind. You know what I mean? Like locking you out. Kind of like what we talked about in terms of theology, like why they don't give us the information, why is it so expensive? We were actually thinking about this because we saw, I know it feels totally random, go with your girl. We were looking at an interview from a person from Greenland today, because El Presidente, Trump is they on their shit like normal. I don't know, it's not political. It kind of is, but it's not. Whatever you think, it's fine with me, okay? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Whatever. But anywho, old boy talking about taking over Greenland. So they was like, yeah, we really not interested in that, okay? Because we don't want to give up our shit and we don't want to be a welfare country like America. I was like, wow. Literally. She went through a whole bunch of reasons that's very, very realistic. But the thing about it is just that they have free healthcare. They have free secondary education. So college is free. Healthcare is free. They take care of their citizens. And when you're going to college, the government gives you a grant so that you can study. You're talking about a country that values education and learning, free thinking and curiosity. Why the fuck is college so fucking expensive when you know you need higher education to make a living? In this country, they don't value you knowing shit. They want you to be slave. They want you to be asleep, to stay as sheep. That's why they make it so fucking expensive to learn in this bitch. They make it expensive to be healthy. They make everything fucking expensive. Nobody wants to fucking be like that. Nobody wants to be like us. They don't. They try to lock their damn self out, like lock us out, like fuck that. You are not welcome over here. That is not for us. So she left a message like, President Trump, Greenland is not for you, okay? Not. So it's something about why there is a thing about you not thinking, about you not questioning, about you not using your curiosity. Even children being in school, they don't teach them to be free thinkers, to question, to be inquisitive, right? They teach them to follow instruction, and that's just pretty much it. So yeah, my teenager, blessing, she's 17, getting ready to, she got a Spanish teacher that don't even speak Spanish. What? We sending people back that speak Spanish fluently, and she can't get a Spanish teacher in her school because none of them speak Spanish. I'm gonna just let that marinate for a minute. Yeah, observation. We seeing all kind of crazy shit now. Is that not oxymoronic? Will you value to be in a country to have dual linguistics, like you need to be multilingual, bilingual at least, and to be bilingual in the Americas means you probably should at least speak Spanish. If you don't speak that shit fluently along with English, they should be teaching that shit in kindergarten when children absorb languages like a sponge. Where is that shit at? We kicking everybody that speaks Spanish out the country. We can't even get teachers to teach the curriculum. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Hell, change in the wind. We need to change some shit. Can we look at this and change some shit and fix some shit? Just saying, Mindy, let's get it together. Hell. Need to be teaching that other countries. Baby want to talking about the continent of Africa. Right? We're going to use the right language. Continent. Okay? And how those children in fucking 5-year-olds that's learning French, English, and Spanish or Mandarin. They coming out trilingual. And we over here trying to figure out which fucking broken English is proper. The fuck? We ain't gonna get excited. We not. Loyal heart is coming through. I'm hearing loyal to the soil. Loyal to the soil. Keep us stuck round and round in fucking cycles of just sleep. I'm feeling somebody just rolling over in they goddamn sleep. Just fucking shit. You know, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Locked out of the abundance, kept sleep like the shit is not for you, stuck in a goddamn dream. Ain't that what it is? This is the American dream. Fucking really? I think I'd rather wake up to the reality. We've been asleep long enough, beloved. I'm just saying. Here and now, can we wake the fuck up, like, seriously? And see what the hell is going on? Like, what is the rest of the world doing? And why does America feel like it has such a motherfucking monopoly on what the hell is supposed to be going globally? No. We so far behind damn near in every fucking metric it don't even make sense. But so prideful and so arrogant, like we just know exactly what the fuck it's supposed to be. Anytime you reduce diversity, you kick out intelligence. We share intelligence. We learn from one another. So when you stop looking at people that are different from you like they don't have shit to offer you, then you can see some more shit. It opens you up to a whole nother level of you. Go have a conversation with somebody that got different experiences than you and see how that help you out with your world purview to see some shit different. I'm just saying. Come on, building blocks. Let's do. I told you, folks, it's fucking sleep. How the hell you gonna build some shit sleep? You don't even know the goddamn material you need. Round and round, still trying to dig up shit from the goddamn 20s. You know what I'm saying? He just now starting to get off oil and coal. Not oil, but coal. You know? And people sleep. Sound asleep. Peaceful in their sleep. Taking a nap. Just tossing and turning. Rolling around a goddamn bed. Get your ass up and do some shit. Think about something different. That's the truth. Serendipity, truth be told, is here. This truth caught my eye. Yeah, community. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we think about ourselves as a human race in a community of individuals, varieties and pixels and pieces, where all of our collective experiences have something to offer to make us great and better through the art of connection and networking, right? That's exactly what it is. It makes us better. But they don't want you to be better because then they can't hold control. You are no longer fit to be a sheep. You are no longer fit to be a slave. When you start connecting, when you start thinking, when you open up the gates to more. Shit, imagine. Open your mind up. See something different. What else is out there? Some people think it's offensive for somebody else to speak another language. Bitch, what? How do you feel like it's offensive that this person speaks a different language than English? If that shit is not egocentric and arrogant, I don't know what the fuck it is. And that's a made up shit because American, the etymology of the word is for the indigenous people that lived in the land that did not fucking speak English. So how the fuck is you saying that American ain't American because they don't speak English is the fuck confusing. You don't know what an American is, obviously. You do not know the original meaning of the word American. It is for the brown people that lived in the fucking country. And they didn't speak English. None of them. If you're American, you speak English. Bitch, no they don't. True Americans never spoke English. Hell. Show shit together. And that was one of the things the lady in Greenland was talking about on that interview. She was saying that we know our history. They don't keep our history hidden from us. Like it should be no such thing as African American history because it's all fucking history. It's all built into there together. Are you gonna tell it all? It shouldn't be separate. We shouldn't need a special month because it should be just taught with the rest of the fucking the history. It is the establishment of the country that was robbed from other people, pillaged, Columbus was a pirate, a fucking murderer. Like, let's just tell the truth. You know what I mean? And be like, so you don't want to be here because your country sucks. Bitch, you don't want to tell the truth about your own country. How about we do that? How about we focus on America and fixing this shit before we go run off and try to take over somebody else's shit so it can be another fucking dumpster fire like what we got going on over here? Come on with this thing. Everybody's scared of everybody. Fuck. Race wars, black against white, white against native, native against Hispanic. Can't we all just fucking get along? Where is Rodney King? Is he still around? Just saying, message. We need Rodney to come in and tell us how the fuck can we get along. That was 1996 or some shit. When was that when Rodney got his ass whooped in LA by the police? Hell. From, what was his name? Mason Green? Mr. Green. I think that was here in Detroit where he got killed by the police. Then it was Rodney. That was another big one. And then, like, of course, the latest ones with George Floyd being another big one. But all the other ones, it's like, can we get our own shit together? We still got a police force that's acting like they on fucking slave patrols. Can we change the culture in this motherfucker before you go take over somebody else's shit? And he only want Greenland because the oil in U.S. got its own fucking oil. We just don't want to touch our shit. We gonna get your shit. We don't want to touch our shit. We just want to go take your shit. Exchange. We don't want to exchange shit. We just want to go fucking take it. Because that's what the fuck we do. We want some shit. Your land, your people. We come to motherfucking take your shit. We gonna rage war. And then lock you out. Take your shit and kick you out. Is he not no longer with us? I did not know. For some reason, that his name had just been coming through. Yeah, clean it up. We need to clean up some shit, y'all. But I feel like if we all get together, like band together, like as a collective, enough of us change the vibration, then we can do it. You know, we can. The power has always been in the people. But it means that we have to come away from rigid belief systems. Things that have you working against your higher self. Like camaraderie, collaboration, and cooperation. The ability to see each other as we see ourselves. Right? If we all have the ability to pursue happiness, you know what I'm saying, then why it just can't be that? And not to say that you can hurt somebody else in your pursuit of happiness. Absolutely not. He drowned in his own pool in 2012. That is bananas. Wow. That's sad. Poised for success, though. And peace. Create a platform or a pedestal of peace. Bring in good energy. Serendipity. Serendipitous. It's giving 18. It's giving the moon. Somebody to expose the hidden truth of some shit. Wow. Suspiciously. Because I was feeling that like, that feel odd. To drown in his own pool. Yeah, that don't feel good. Imagine that. That is a little suspect. That's a little suspect. Unfinished business. But you know what? They don't be giving a fuck. If a person drowning in a pool, they gonna do a little quick little something, especially somebody that's a big figure like Rodney King in terms of civil rights and bringing an awareness to, like, you know, I don't know what he was getting into, but his legacy still remains because we still say that shit. Can we all just get along as a staple, beloved? I don't think that's going anywhere. Something about somebody being poised for success, because this keeps coming through. Yeah, somebody trying to keep you away from your success, off your pedestal. Why? The thinker. Why do they want to keep you off your pedestal? They finished the job. Oh, that's what it is. Unfinished business. Wow. Who wants to keep you off your pedestal? Because you going to say some shit is what I heard. You going to do some shit. You going to make a difference. Yeah, yin and yang. You coming through to balance some shit. Yeah, you getting on that simple path. It's a strategy to keep you from doing what you're supposed to be doing, connecting with who you're supposed to connect with, so that you can't fulfill your contract, beloved. That's what I'm getting. What is the actions? What are you supposed to be doing? Connecting. So what's got you feeling like you can't connect or locked out from a connection, from taking this action? Is it financial constraints in a connection? Like don't be caught up because money ain't the same. You know, strategy. It's something about that. Maybe you feel like somebody is trying to connect to you for money. You know, it could be a thing. Community is here, and Metatron, vision. Somebody could feel like you just coming in for money, for cornucopia. Like that's how you moving. You know what I'm saying? Instead of moving towards romance and like people that you really, really care about, or having a strong affinity to the spirit, somebody could maybe saying that you know just envious or you jealous and you just want fucking money. They could be telling your connection to go in a different direction in decision. Right? It's giving me a thing about abundance. If you are a person that's like already doing your motherfucking thing, like you are already at the gate, who the fuck is trying to keep you out your shit? Who trying to keep you out your shit? From getting what you're supposed to have, this balance. It's definitely something about that. And y'all see this action keep coming up. Ooh, angel of balance. Balance, balance, balance. What are you supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be doing? What's going to happen when you enter into this gate? When you get into the garden, when you realize it, it's something to me about a realization. Like, why are you trying to get into this gate anyway? What is the gate that you feel like you locked out of that you trying to get into? Sometimes trying to get into spaces that's not designed for you is some bullshit. You might need to think about where you're going or why you're trying to go in that direction. Why is the door closed? Is it supposed to be open? I don't know. Are they trying to keep you from getting into somewhere that's going to be good for you? It's going to be resistance all the time. People ain't going to want to see you on your pedestal. Who the fuck is this Peter ass, envious ass energy, this dick of a person that's trying to keep you off your pedestal, keep you out your space? This shit is already written for you. Look, fourth chakra and heart chakra. Fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Fourth chakra and heart chakra. No. Fourth chakra, heart chakra. Definitely feel love and connection. Caring connection, we said that. Right? And seventh chakra, this shit is written. You see Uriel holding this damn book? So the angel of Uriel goes back and forth. They govern. They have little jurisdiction over humanity and what's supposed to be happening down here. Like they hold the book. They know what's written in it. Yeah, see, somebody's saying that you want money. You broke, you trying to get in because you want some coin. That's what they trying to say. Yeah, cornucopia, I can't make it up. Like, you just trying to eat. That's it. She broke. She trying to eat. So therefore, you need to make a different decision about this person. Metatron. Somebody does have a vision. And somebody's trying to tie you up. But the spirit is saying, it's something about the strength of the spirit. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. That one that flew out, hello? That's that woman holding a coin in reverse. Somebody trying to say that you fucking broken, like you, yeah. They need to think about it. And we saw the thinker come out in this deck. So it's something about thinking about it. We see a healer. This person could have that healing type of energy. They could be very fruitful. They could be wanting to connect to a person that's like, it's not about their coin, it's about their soul. They rich in spirit. Shit. And with them, I got multiple options. Like the doors is open. Just because you haven't realized your abundance yet doesn't mean that you are not fruitful. You can see how a person move and tell whether or not they're going to be fruitful. I can tell you if a person got money and depending on how they move, I can tell you they're going to be broke in a minute. I'm just saying, just because you got money now don't mean you're going to have money tomorrow. And just because you ain't got no money today, that don't mean that you ain't making money, Ashe. You ain't making money moves that's going to make the way. Just saying. People got to be real. Again, it's like, don't always judge a book by a cover, the way you look and the way you feel. right? Oh, she look like she ain't got money, so she ain't got none, bitch. You don't know what's in my motherfucking account. I just don't wear my bread. How about that? My bread supposed to be in an account that's making bread, not sitting there getting no 0.001% in a savings account. No, it's an investment account with some ETFs so I can earn some shit on it. That's where the bread is at. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really always discern by looking at a person. You don't know what they got. Most billionaires, you'll walk right past them because they know where their money. That's new money shit. They need to walk around and show everybody that they have goddamn advertisement for fucking Balenciaga or somebody. Now, I'm not going to say we don't got some shit in the closet because when we want to put that shit on, we'll put that shit the fuck on. But damn it, the shit that we got, it'll be like literally, y'all, this purse is a purse from something, somebody. It got a name on it. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? We got a Prada in there. But fuck Prada. Fuck Prada. Okay? I used that bag one damn time and got a hole in the bottom of that shit. I called fucking New York to Prada. Them bitches told me they wouldn't fix my bag, that it was due to wear and tear. When I wore it one motherfucking time on vacation and the bottom fell out that bitch. A fucking $1,200 purse? I had to fix it myself. Fuck a label. I'll wear Lati before I do that shit again. Angel of Strength. I meant that shit with my whole damn soul. Serious. You can't quantify a person's spiritual strength. You just can't. We got a little bit of everybody. It's certain shit that we don't back because we just don't like the brand. But it's like some ones that's just like, oh, it's a little niche thing. That shit is so different and eclectic and eccentric. Like, you're not going to see everybody with this. You're not going to see everybody with that bag. You just not. You know what I mean? So we'll spend a little coin on something different. We'll save up for it. You know, look. Just look, okay? But look, we already talked about it. Anywho, envy. Who the fuck is envying you? Don't want you to come up and be your greatest you. Fucking bitch ass people. I don't like people like that. They want to stop you from being great. From somebody that care about you, a whole caring connection. This thinking man getting into their heart. I think I love you. That's what I just heard. This person may want to connect to somebody. But just because they don't got a whole lot of money, somebody could be saying some shit like, she only, you don't do that. Or she only want to date you. Or, you know, she only like that because she trying to come up on your money. That's what it's giving. All tied up. So somebody could be feeling either trapped by a situation or some others, confirmation, others are trying to keep you from moving towards or being in a connection with a person that where both of y'all come together, you will level each other up. They may have a coin, you know what I'm saying, but they got some sort of spiritual, you know, something wherewithal because they feel like somebody that's consistent and able to maintain their harvest. You may be a person that's spiritually strong, like your spiritual strength could do something for this person. I'm seeing that muse word again. I'm seeing this. Like to be a muse to a person. You never know. Your energy, your spiritual strength, the way that you are could just help this person go to another level. Y'all could do it for one another. Some people don't always mesh well when it's like a disparate, like between financial power, right? But depending on who you are, it could work out. This man holding a heart that's very intelligent, that got all of this fruit, a healing type of spirit, could pour into this woman that may not be as financially stable as they are, but with the right energy, they could tap into something else that she has and they both explode and grow. You have to be discerning because not everybody is going through a hardship because they lack principles and discipline or integrity or ethics. You know, it's because life situations happen. Hell, life be lifing. So to judge a person like that again just by the outside, by the look or the feel of it, is just wrong. This person could have could be a whole spiritual motherfucking beast, an angel of balance, yin and yang, right there at the gate. Come on, if somebody want to keep them out they shit, that's fucked up. I told you, a fucking spiritual beast. I don't make this shit up at all, not at all. I'm not even that fucking creative. Seriously, I'm just not. They could be a whole spiritual beast out here. Shit, somebody you supposed to take your journey with. They could be on a different level in their spiritual journey where they just may not, be into material shit. Action. They on a whole different wavelength. It's definitely giving balance though. Yin and yang, dark and light, integrated, like moving forward. It's something like wild horses are being free. I'm here. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Somebody might like Adam Levine. I don't know why Adam Levine and Alicia Keys was coming through. This could have a different type of component. The aesthetics, ethnicity, nationality, something could be different. And it could be something in the lineage in terms of the differences, why there's a complication, why somebody doesn't want somebody to be there. Yeah, it's creating a storm and it's creating anxiety. What's that? Ooh, see, man holding a coin. He got money. I told you. This is Emperor. We see the thinking man, the man holding the heart, and the man holding the coin with the healer of the ages. That's Emperor energy. He's the emperor of the fucking deck. Healer of the ages and goddess of the moon are emperor and empress in this energy deck. This healer is already showing 3. The thoughts, the love, and the coin. In cornucopia, they would have the grace. They would want to feed you. They would want to heal you, to help you, to work with you, to take this journey. But it's indecision here. Being tied up with some sort of envious energy. And it's like that could be an external influence. It could be them trying to figure you out in terms of what is holding something back. Like, are you on the right track? Because there's a challenge here with Door to the Spirit and Journey. I don't know if it's a difference. It's a difference here. I do see a difference. Not just the black and white, but it could be something spiritual. It could be a difference. See, anxiety in a storm, this is something that, door to personal healing and happiness. This person could just be anxious. It's something about a strategy. Like, it could be the pathway that they're going to take. They could be concerned. They need to go into the spirit and really discern. To travel within, to go into the door to the spirit. And that could be somebody's fear. That could be holding them. It may not be a person, but I feel like there are people that are involved. Yeah, it's some sort of magic going on. Michelle said smoke and mirrors earlier. Is giving smoke and mirrors. What's going on? What is the manipulation? This. Have to wait for them to show me what it is. It's a battle. Yeah, it's a battle here. Inspiration. You inspire somebody. See, it's giving muse. Inspiration and reflection. A new spark of creativity ignites within you. This is the moment to take action. Action showed up so many times on your ideas and your passion. The potential for growth is immense. Trust your instincts and begin your efforts now. Can lead to significant opportunities. This person, somebody's being inspired to take this journey. Yeah, momentum. Look at that fire. Shit. That's like the 8 of Wands. Energy is moving swiftly. You talking about this action with the chariot? That is some fire behind this bitch. Okay. This is a time to focus on your goals and maintain your direction. Opportunities are unfolding quickly. Stay adaptable and ready to what? Act. Action. Sweet. I just heard that. Somebody might like reggae. Success is in motion. Success is in motion. Moving you right towards this. Success is in motion. Open up the motherfucking gate. I'm finna ram this bitch down. Look at this. I'm coming up in this motherfucker is what I just heard. Tell me the fuck I can do. Trying to hold me back, bitch. I'm finna blow this bitch. I'm finna run. I'm about to run this motherfucking gate open. The fuck out of my way. I heard mystical. It's gonna be a mystery how you ram this goddamn gate open. Move, bitch! Get out the way! You better not walk in front of my tour bus, is what I just heard. The fuck out the way. These horses coming through. These big boys come running through. Better get your ass out the way if you fuck around and be ran through, is what I heard. Let me just stop. I'm just saying for real. I love y'all. Thank you. Abundance, what did I say? You better get the fuck out the way. When I come get my shit, bitch, I'm busting through this motherfucking gate. You can't tell me I'm not coming in here to get my motherfuck shit, bitch. The fuck out the way. If you don't like my language, check out. I love you. Ashe. Most High God made every word that it make. Every word that it make to say what they want to say. Curiosity. Somebody curious. I'm curious. I want to know what's on your mind. That's what I heard. You are eager to learn and uncover new truths. Stay open-minded and explore your ideas, but balance enthusiasm with thoughtful reflection. And we said angel of balance, yin and yang balance is out here. What departure? Who going on that journey? Somebody going. They gonna move. It's time to leave behind what no longer serves you. Envy, jealousy don't serve you. Another person telling you who you connect to and who you don't serve you. It'll lead you to growth and fulfillment if you trust you. Trust your inner self to make the call for you. Seek a deeper purpose and let go of the past. Move forward. Bust through the motherfucking gate. Choices is what I've got. Mastery, mastering your energy. And we see heartbreak. Yeah. So we all gonna go through the shit. You know what I mean? And heartbreak does help us to master our energy. I saw that card flip up. Did you want it? Yes, can you please? This one? Thank you. Balance. I'm done. Anything else? No. They said that's it. Surrender. Surrender. Woo! To the balance. That's what they said. Balance is shit. You see the sword, right? You see it. Okay. What? They said curiosity. You are eager to learn and uncover new truths. Stay open-minded and explore your ideas, but balance enthusiasm through thought with thoughtful reflection. And so the sword is definitely thoughtfulness, right? Mental capability, mind training, and you balancing that thoughtfulness, that thoughtful reflection with your inspiration, enthusiasm, all this motherfucking fire that's here, the momentum. You talking about before you depart and take the fuck off, I'm gonna need you to balance this shit. Just think about it for a little second, do some reflection. And when the spirit say go, boom, take off, take the action, blow through this bitch is what I'm getting. Because whatever you going towards, not only are you going to love it, is it going to open up your heart chakra, but that shit is already motherfucking written. It's already written. I'm just saying, people be trying to stop you from getting what the Most High God already wrote over you. They can't. The only way they can stop you is if you allow yourself to be stopped. That's it. When you stop believing in you, beloved, show your strength. What? Didn't they say that? Where is that strength at? That's what they said. They said show your strength. What? An angel of strength in the spirit? What? Ain't this can't nothing? What? Hold you? How? All tied up to what? I wouldn't give a fuck if I had a penny in any fucking bank account. I know my spiritual bank account is on infinity. That bitch got more zeros than I could ever add to it. Okay? Quit playing. Quit playing. True strength is found in patience, compassion, and inner peace. You have, says, the power to face your challenges with calm resilience. Let kindness and understanding guide you by mastering your emotions. You align with the gentle yet unshakable power within you. Not only gentle, but unshakable power within you. Come on with this thing. I'm hearing how you love that. somebody is in love with the weak. They see you as powerful and spiritual, and somebody don't want you to be with this person. They trying to bind you. They trying to stop you. But I'm getting that action. Somebody gonna ram right through every motherfucking obstacle. They gonna be like, yeah, no, this is my person. This is my angel of love. Yeah, you are facing some hostile motherfucking energies. Oop, don't drop that. Hostile. They will make you want to drop or lose your opportunity. Angel of balance coming through though. Look, here's that strength. And look, with these energies, angel of love, that's, look, justice, balance, strength is here. You think this shit is gonna persevere? Nope, throw that shit on the floor. That's what I heard. Yeah, have patience. Everything gonna work out in the end. We gotta get that card so we don't forget that it's down there. I love y'all. Community. It's somebody in their community. I don't know what the fuck they're doing from a strategy standpoint, but they could actually, by trying to bind you and keep y'all apart, could make this person pursue you with more fervor. I heard the word fervor, right? Yes. So victory is here. That's what I'm getting. You're gonna be victorious anyway. Tower. Your shit gonna blow up in a motherfucking face is what I heard. Shock the shit out their ass. I love y'all so much. This was so fun. This was such a great time. Way to spend a Friday evening. We didn't even finish our little shoddy, our little blue martell, alpha, and the omega. Thank you so much to the higher self for the breath, for all of us to be here, for all of the messages, for all of the we to come in and enjoy. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all. We do. Loyal to the game, the alpha and the omega that called and decreed all of us to be. The infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives. I don't care what they told you, beloved. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe. Mwah.